Yo, people, lateness is greatness. Welcome into the building. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch-along, Juventus versus Chelsea. Apologies, I was running a bit late. I was struggling to find something in my email, my own stupidity. Striking me like lightning once again. Here, you log in it. But yeah, people, the lineup's at the bottom of your screen. And also the subs bench has been added as well. Again, shout out to CarefreeIvan as well. Really appreciate it. He's added the bench to the graphic as well, so there's no need to see it at the bottom. Saj is not coming in for this. No, he doesn't join me for Chelsea games. I prefer peace, if you don't mind.
Someone else in the comments.
Someone said that in the comments. But yeah, so let's see what you man are saying in the comments. Let's react to the lineup first of all, because I personally have not seen it until now. This is the first time I'm seeing it, so you're getting a raw reaction to what's going on. Mendy, Christensen, Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Jorginho, Kova, Alonso, Havertz, Lukaku, Ziyech. So he's gone back to the 3-4-3. No English players in that starting 11 as well. That was the report by Matt Law, which is not really too much of a surprise that he's spot on. So an error has occurred. Customer service. What? Talking like I don't know my own pin. The fuck? But yeah, sorry about that. So, huh? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So, I mean, yeah, people, when it comes to the lineup, what do you guys think? I'm personally was kind of hoping for Chilwell in that lineup at left wing back. Monster saying, "Where is Saji?" He's just
Saji, not whatever.
Saji, that's what I said. That's what I said. Personally, I wanted Chilwell in that team. But, you know, again, we ride or die. Thomas Tuchel in we trust. But I was hoping for Chilwell in that team. I'm not going to lie to you. Azpilicueta, I did expect a right wing back because I was hoping for Hudson-Odoi. It was more hope than expectation. I wasn't expecting Hudson-Odoi in this starting 11, but I was hoping for it. But Chilwell, I certainly thought could get into the team, especially when Alonso wasn't brilliant over the weekend. I thought we could have seen Chilwell come into it. He is the more pacey wing back out of the two. And in general play, I just think his touches, his fluidity is just that more cleaner than Alonso. I think Alonso takes a lot of time to turn on the ball. He's a little bit, extremely one-footed just in his mannerisms and in the way that he controls and moves the ball around. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. So I would have preferred Chilwell. I think the back three, goalkeeper's obviously spot on. Pivot is fine. Kante and Mount are not available. And obviously I had Hudson-Odoi featuring on that left wing spot. You know, whether it's a front two or front three, I had him in that team. No Loftus-Cheek as well. So I'm guessing that's a lot of the reason as to why a lot of people are not happy as well with the team is that there is no Loftus-Cheek. He doesn't start. He's obviously on the bench. So the bench is obviously Chilwell, Malong Sarr, Hudson-Odoi, Barkley, Saul Niguez, Chaloba, Werner, and Bettinelli as well. Apologies for my at and name being on the left-hand side. It's kind of blocking the Juventus bench. And I don't think I can get rid of that, unfortunately, on this software, which is really annoying. So I think we're just going to have to put up with it, potentially. Yeah, it seems so. Let me see. Can I get rid of it? I don't think I can. I think you kind of just have to have it, don't you? Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. I think I can maybe make it, minimize it, but I've gone too much with my name there, so it's unfortunate. But I'll read you the Juventus bench from my phone on that one, and I'll make sure that's a lot smaller next time in terms of the lettering. I'll probably just put something else up. But big up to all the chat. Hope you guys are excited for the game. I think it is 5 subs for the Champions League. Yep, I think it is. It is a bit of a stiff team. The only thing, the main thing for me is that we are playing attacking midfielders that are not currently on form. We're not trying anything different. Havertz has not been playing well in recent games. I wasn't happy, with him against Tottenham. I've expressed that so much recently. As much as I love Kai as in terms of his potential, I thought against Tottenham he was quite poor. And I thought, in the cameos that he's come off the bench as well, after that, I don't think he's been great either. Ziyech has been really not great for me either. He's been a bit of a ghost. So again, haven't been too happy with his performance. And let's see if those 3 left footers in the front 3, if that balance is really there. I was hoping for someone that was a little bit more of a runner alongside, if you're going to go Havertz and Lukaku, you're going to go Havertz and Ziyech, someone to make those, runs down the left-hand side, if that's a Werner, if that's a Hudson-Odoi, just to stretch the defense a little bit. But I guess we'll see how this all plays out, people. But yeah, I would have preferred a couple of changes in this team. And I think when you've not got Mount and you've not got Kante, I thought there was a decent opportunity for Loftus-Cheek to get the start. But Loftus-Cheek is under Tuchel's, guidance at the moment, and Loftus-Cheek is a player that we have to monitor. That we don't want to get. I've said it before. We don't want to build up too much ahead of steam and start saying he's going to be this, that, and the third. It's only been a couple of games. He's made a few cameos off the bench which have looked good, but he's again Thomas Tuchel was working with him day in, day out, so that's not so much of a disappointment, just a little bit of a surprise maybe. Unlimited chances from Ziyech says top baller. It does feel like that a little bit for sure. David says I actually expected the lineup apart from Kai and Ziyech playing together. That is the one thing that is a little bit weird for me, is seeing them together on the pitch at the same time. C1 says London says Ziyech needs to step up. Honestly, I agree. He is in his prime. A lot of people in the chat wanted Chilwell, and the wing backs are making it too defensive. Yeah, I think that's. Look, Alonso is a very offensive wing back. He's the most offensive wing back. So I guess I can see that balance there with Aspie, but I just would have preferred Chilwell because he's just a lot smoother on the ball in terms of link-up play with the attacking midfielder as well. I think it would have been a lot better in possession, and that's kind of why I wanted Hudson-Odoi on the left and Chilwell on the left, because I wanted to see if they could strike up some sort of link-up and some sort of chemistry over there and try to create more opportunities. Because the issue here is creating chances. This team are not creating enough clear-cut chances for Lukaku up front. He was exceeding his XG, and then we took it to another level against Man City, and we said, you know what? Forget about exceeding your XG. We're not even gonna give you any chances. So yeah, it's crazy. I'm saying I can get rid of it. Okay, let me see. Can I? Let me see. If I just can I get rid of it? No, it doesn't matter. No, Windows are shut. Can I get rid of it? You're saying I can, bro. Let me see. How though? Clicking on it. I'm clicking on it to try and get rid of it, and it's still there. I'm not sure what other way I could get rid of that. Default, no. Minimal. Very strange behavior from StreamYard. Yeah, it's not giving me the option so far. Okay, let me see what else is being said. Let me scroll. After Man City, Ruben should have been starting ahead of Jorginho. They're not the same type of player, so I wouldn't really agree with that. I think if you're going to play Loftus-Cheek, he's the box-to-box midfielder. He's the guy that. Oh, is this warm? Might have to put that back in the microwave. That's not good. I think Loftus-Cheek for me is more of a box-to-box midfielder, and when you've got a box-to-box midfielder. And he's naturally a box-to-box midfielder as well. Kante, I've said it before. I don't think he's I don't think he's a clear-cut box-to-box, because I wouldn't say he's the most effective in the final third. I'd say the same about Kova. These guys are good ball carriers. They bring it into the final third, but when it gets to the final third, they're not making that impact in the box. Well, Kova has this season a lot more, but traditionally they're not making that impact in the box as much as you want them to. I think Loftus-Cheek certainly can bring more goals, bring more assists, and definitely in the box with the headers. I think he can bring something with his height. But if you're going to play him, then you need, for me, a sitter next to him. And the only clear sitter we have in this squad is Jorginho. He's the only person that remains stationary. Kante likes to, Kante's best when he's moving forward. Kova's best when he's moving forward. Loftus-Cheek is best when he's moving forward. Saul, we're not really sure what he's best at yet. But when he was at his best, he was moving forward for Atletico Madrid. So we've only the imbalance in that midfield in terms of sitters to, box-to-box players. There's a very big imbalance there, and maybe Trevor Chalobah comes into the mix and sits, and etc. Maybe there's a couple of other contenders as well, but there's still an imbalance for me in that midfield when it comes to sitters versus box-to-box midfielders. Obviously, you've got the three at the back protection, so it certainly does help if you haven't got a sitter on the pitch, but it's still not balanced for me all the time. We've got three good finishers up front at least. We do. But they are not finishing. So this is the question. This is the question I ask people. This is the question. They reportedly can finish. Let's start seeing the finishing on a more consistent basis. To be a good finisher, you need to do it consistently, not just show us in glimpses, which is what two of them have done. Obviously, Lukaku, we know is his goal record. Let's see. Yeah, that would be selfish to move to block Cholo and come back to bite us when he leaves permanently. Yeah, I mean, my thoughts on Hudson-Odoi at this point. I think the environment just doesn't seem to be working for him at the moment. I think he needs to be playing consistently in a team that is maybe a little bit, maybe less pressure for him in terms of if you make a mistake as a young 20-year-old, which you are going to do, especially as a young 20-year-old who is going to make mistakes, going to be inconsistent. It's part of his game to have to take risks and go 1v1. Those are not always going to come off. You need trust. You need consistency to know that you're going to play next week, even if you don't have a great game. And you're not going to get that at Chelsea. So I'm just starting to think the environment doesn't quite work. Morata is going to haunt you today, Matisse. Well, Morata is not in the team. Is he on the bench? Because I can't get rid of my name. Let me find out. Okay. Oh, Zenit are 3-0 up against Malmo. I've just seen your message. Don't worry, Ivan. I'm just going to update that. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I've just seen the correct graphic that you've given me with some commas. Appreciate it. The attention to detail. So I'm going to make that a little change there. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to still try and work out if I can get rid of this because it would be nice to see the bench if possible from a Juventus standpoint. We're going to go through the Juventus lineup in just a second as well, people. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you're happy about with this team. What are you happy about with this team? Do let me know. If you're happy with anything. But I'm sure some of you have got some good points to bring to the table here in terms of what you're happy about. I'm sure not all of you are just completely angry with the team, with the whole team. Oh, okay, by hovering over it and clicking hide. Okay, thank you. Let's see. I've never, ever had to get rid of it, so it's not. Still not giving me the option. Very strange. StreamYard is a strange place. Why is it not allowing me to do that on StreamYard? Weird. Yeah, still not allowing me, man. It's a shame. Yeah, still not allowing me. Lukaku hat-trick. Why Alonso starting again? 3 at the back. 3-4-3. I guess that's the one positive a lot of people will say because they didn't really want to see the 3-5-2 again. So that's a positive, people, that were maybe for a lot of you are not seeing that again. This potentially is a 2 up top with Lukaku and Havertz and Ziyech just in the 10. So that's something that I would look at as well. But this Juventus team, as I said in my preview, and I'll put the link in the chat if you do wish to see it. Maybe it's a bit late now if you haven't seen it, but I'll do it. I'll put it in there anyway, just for the sake of having something pinned. In my preview, I did say this Juventus team, obviously, they're currently 10th in the league. Yes, they've got 2 wins out of their last 2 games in Serie A, but they're not against teams outside of the bottom 5. So, it's not against crazy opposition. And they're there for the taking. They've got injuries. They've got players missing. Dybala's not available. Chiesa obviously starts in the front 2, I believe. They usually do play a 4-4-2. Szczesny has been in dodgy form over the last, the last period as well. A lot of people have been criticizing him. Just a second as I put this preview. So I just pinned the preview at the top of the screen. If you wish to watch a video before we start, or you can stay here, more than up to you. But that's at the top of the chat if you wish. Well, I spoke a bit more about it, but and it was kind of funny because Saj is involved. So if you miss Saj, there you go. But yeah, Locatelli, Rabiot comes in. I didn't know he was going to be available. He was looking doubtful. But yeah, there's no Morata in the starting 11. There's no Dybala, obviously. Alexandro, someone who's linked with heavily over the years, is in the team. De Ligt, Bonucci, Delino as well, former Manchester City right back, is in that team as well. And obviously, I think Cuadrado then pushes forward into the right mid position where before previously he's been playing right back. And obviously another former Chelsea player. Chiesa is the main threat for me attacking wise. We saw what he did for Italy. Looked really good. So he's the guy for me that can be ruthless in front of goal. He's the guy to watch out for in this game, in my opinion. So 1 second. Let's see. What's your opinion on the DW kickoff video? I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. What's that about? Enlighten me. Just having some porridge because I haven't eaten in too many hours. Let me see. Juventus are very defensive. You thought Chelsea were defensive. Well, you will be surprised. To be fair, though, Juventus have conceded, in my preview, I said it, I think they've conceded 11 goals in 8 games. So they're not great defensively. Maybe they are defensive, but they haven't been good defensively with the goals conceded this season. So, you know. Let's see. This lineup is making me think about what our lineup will be on Saturday. Yep, from AMS. Werner as a sub. I think Werner as a sub can be a threat because, again, if we take the lead and we're holding on to a 1-0 lead and now it's time to Juventus to see them push up the field and maybe leave gaps in behind, then Werner can come on and be an impact and he can stretch defenses and tire defenses. If you're bringing on a fully fit, at the races, speedy Werner with a tiring defense, that is something that can be quite promising. Obviously, he still needs to be able to finish. You look at the weekend, Sterling, prime example. Azpilicueta is getting done up, agility-wise, pace-wise, by Grealish. He's having a long day. It's a hard graft. It's a shift, and they bring on Sterling, and then it's just again you just when you think that your luck is starting to come to you now. Maybe Grealish is tiring, and you're starting to get a foothold. They bring on a fresh pair of legs down that left-hand side and just start causing havoc again. So that is maybe the picture he's looking at with Werner. The matchup of Cuadrado versus Alonso is going to be interesting. I think I would have been more worried if it was Chiesa playing right mid versus Alonso, and then on top of that, Dybala in that right forward position, because now you've got Dybala moving in to the wide positions, cutting in on his left foot, and you've got Chiesa making those runs from right midfield as well. And that's all on Alonso and Rudiger to sort out. And Alonso's not the quickest. So at times, Rudiger could have been exposed with a 2v1. But there's no Dybala. But in saying that, Cuadrado is still here. A lot of people are saying he's their most dangerous player. I haven't been watching Juventus religiously. So I'm going off what I've seen at the Euros, and I saw Chiesa doing bits. So I know he's definitely a big talent for them. Untouchable, as they say. Would I take Chiesa at Chelsea? Of course. I mean, if you're going off the basis of what he did at Euros, but again, I in terms of transfer targets, I'm not thinking about that because I still want to, I haven't given up on our current options. I want to see how they do for the season, and there's no point talking about transfer targets now. It's something that I don't get a kick out of talking about transfer targets every single given opportunity because the transfer window is not open. So there's no point talking about it. It's better to just focus on what we've got. How can they improve? And if they don't improve and the transfer window opens, that's a different discussion. Right now, transfer window isn't open for a good few months, so there's no point even starting to idolize picture these situations and visualize them because they're just not. It's not what we have reality-wise right now. And you're not getting Chiesa in January, by the way. Porridge, bro. That's what I'm eating. Random as hell. When you do watch-alongs with me, people, I can't pretend that I'm gonna go the full 2.5 hours. Nah, you're welcome to my home. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna eat. We're gonna snack if we have to. We're going to bring up other topics as well if they come up that are outside of Chelsea. This is way more relaxed. I've got to, if I'm going to do a 2.5 hour stream, I've got to relax. There's no apple juice. There's no apple juice. No, there's no apple juice. I mean, there's an empty carton that I use in front of the computer. Someone actually stumbled across it as well. In the preview, they left a comment. I haven't actually replied to the preview comments, but I will. They said something about the apple juice being in front of the laptop to make an Apple laptop. You're using your head. You're using your head, and I like it. See, there's always little cookies and, there's always little things with this channel. You got to keep your eyes open. I like that. That was smart. I'm glad that someone noticed. No, I'm not related to Saj. Please, don't insult me. Yeah, Sam's on Morley's. Let's get the Q&A going. Remember, on Twitch. There'll be 2 Twitch streams tomorrow. There'll be a Europa League game and there'll be Flawless at 10. So there'll be 2 Twitch streams tomorrow. And London Club's Carnage obviously wasn't today. That's going to be, we just moved that to Friday. Not all the cast could make it for today. So that's coming on Friday as well. So not that anybody asked. It's not like you even noticed. So it doesn't really matter. Usually people will be like, yo, what's going on? Where's the show? No one noticed this week. So, all right, cool. It's not disturbing anybody. Good stuff. You don't see our defense cracking this match. I hope not. Juventus going forward have been definitely hit by a few players missing. So I'm hoping that clean sheet wise, we can keep it. We can keep it. So that is what I'm praying for. And Alex, yeah, I've seen your comment, but I think Ivan always does what is released by the 2 clubs. So, and that's fair enough. Okay, let's see. Score predictions. Hit me with the score predictions. No. In terms of optimism for Hudson-Odoi ever playing in the front 3 on the left, optimism is very low. I just keep putting it out into the atmosphere for banter, but I don't have any optimism with this one. You guys are confident. Good. I'm going 2-0 as well because I've made this rule in my head. I predicted 2-0 against Man City, and I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Until I get the 2-0, I'm just going to just keep rolling with the same prediction. I'm going 2-0 today. If I don't get it today, I'm going to go 2-0 against Southampton. I'm just going to just keep rolling with it. More than a goal and a clean sheet. That's the way to get back on track. People are going 0-0. Review will be a video today. Especially with these late kickoffs. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it will be a video because remember we've got All You Can Eat Chelsea tomorrow as well. So doing 2 long streams about this game unnecessary. Yeah, unless this is going to be a 4-4, it's not necessary. Small piece of content, quick. It's late at night. You take that and then we get the long form stuff with the other guys' opinions coming in the morning as well. It's a good balance. But there's always a review. I'm committing to that. There's always going to be a review, even if the game is dead. I've covered worse games. Yes, I said I would mod you. Do not worry, do not fear. I've seen you now, bro. I remember the promise. I've modded you. Fear not. Every single time we do one of these Champions League streams, someone's always like, yo, when's Arsenal playing? The disrespect every single time without fail, the disrespect. Are you concerned about Chilwell not even playing tonight? I thought tonight would have been a good time. I'm a little bit concerned because Cuadrado is quite dangerous, as everyone's saying. I'm guessing you guys have seen a bit of Juventus if you're saying that. And obviously Chiesa's on that right forward side as well. So I'm a little bit concerned. I don't think it was great against Manchester City at all. So I did think it was a good opportunity for Chilwell to come in. But again, Tuchel was the manager. He rarely gets it wrong. Got it wrong at the weekend, but he rarely gets it wrong. So let's see what he's got cooking up for us. Something is happening with Chilwell. Was born in last season and suddenly getting benched. I think that whole England trip just screwed him over because he didn't play for England and he also didn't come back to pre-season on time. It's a double whammy. It's you're not even getting the game time. You're not involved with the England team, which is fair enough because Luke Shaw had a great season, fair enough. But then they get to the final, so you're coming back late, and then Alonso, is already well ahead of you in terms of preparation. Now, did I expect that to still be carrying on at this point? That reasoning? No. I thought by now that reasoning would have been dead in the water and we would have started. But Alonso's been playing well. It's just that the last game he wasn't great, but he has been playing well. So maybe Tuchel's just giving that extra bit of, license to Alonso, saying, I'm going to keep you in for a few more matches and see if your form goes back up again, or if it continuously isn't, of the level, then you're going to come out. I think he's just giving Alonso, a run of games in terms of seeing where that form really is, because it's been good, but then obviously it takes a hit. But the whole team was poor against City, so it's a bit harsh to drop Alonso, but then you don't drop certain other players that started against City, because the whole game against City was awful in the first half, especially. Porridge is underrated, especially golden syrup. Woo, underrated. Did Atlanta win? Please tell me they won. It's not because I have a bet on or anything. Did they win? No. Thank God. Woo! When you put a couple of accumulators on, and if they didn't win, not all of them were finished. All of the accumulators were done. Okay, cool. We're still in the rat race. And Zenit did their thing. Them ones there. You put on a couple of accumulators, and if that team there didn't win, all the accumulators are done. All of them. It's a wrap. So we're still in the rat race. I'm still here. I'm still here going into the 8 p.m. kickoffs. We're alive. We're alive and well, kicking. We're still here. Chelsea fans need to stop scapegoating Alonso. The entire team played trash. I'm not done out yet, bro. I could be done out. I'm not done out yet. Not done out yet. I need to be logged into that Paddy powder. Cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon. But we've got some other random flavors in the kitchen, like raspberry and shit. I'm like, nah, bro. It's golden syrup all the way. Man said I'm eating prison food for dinner. That was disrespectful. What's wrong with porridge? Porridge is nice. Your taste buds ain't accumulated, fam. You must be eating Cocoa Pops and shit, bro. Your taste buds have not acclimatized, bro. You must be eating Cocoa Pops and shit. Golden syrup is lovely, that porridge. Someone said it's too sugary. Yeah, maple syrup, cool, and cinnamon. Yeah, that's calm. That does the job. Man said prison food. They don't get maple. You think they're getting maple syrup in prison from? They're just getting straight porridge, bro. They're not getting no flavor. Nah, what do you think this is, bro? In prison, you're not getting no flavor, bro. You're just getting the straight normal. If I was eating porridge with no flavor, then you could come to me with that. Then I would accept it. Porridge with no flavor, no sugar, no nothing. That's cool. Understandable. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to take that. But golden syrup, you're cussing? Really? So you don't eat Weetabix as well? You're gonna cuss that as well? I feel like you're just fighting the wheat. Man are just fighting. Fighting the warm cereals. No. Okay, for dinner, yeah, but bro, my time. Okay, so cool. My clock is not on dinner. My clock is at lunchtime right now. No. The thing is, I was in a rush. Why am I even explaining myself, man? It got me questioning what I'm doing, fam. Don't question me. Yeah, if you think it's a struggle food, well, make sure you watch the unskippable ad all the way through. Yeah, if you want steak and rice next. If you want steak next show, next watch along. If you want steak and prime ribs next watch along, you make sure you watch that unskippable ad all the way through. If two can play at this game, two can play at this game, brothers. Two can play at this game. You better run up the right. Man will start placing ads every 10 seconds from. For God's sake. Eat some protein like Toby. What? So I can be stiff. Did you not see protein in that? Did you not see Toby in that AFTV thing? I'm not trying to get stiff like that. Brother had no flexibility, bro. When it came to the shot, moving like Adama Traore, bro. Nah. We can't be stiff like that, bro. Entered the football pitch moving like a robot. Nah. Nah. All these brothers complaining about my diet and not a single donation. You shameless. I'm joking. Shameless. All right, let's get back to the team. 20 minutes until kickoff. Is this the end for Ben Chilwell? No. Too early for that. Big Six was so funny. That was funny, bro. Big Six was a good show. It was a madness last episode. Wow. And the intro was crazy. OS is spitting. You ever been so broke you had to sleep for dinner? Saj will come in and talk to you about that. He'll give you the whole thing about that. Whole thing. Everyone always asks me about Charlie Masonda. Honestly, I just think for him it's better to just work up some fitness. And then, again, probably a loan or sell to buy. Again, it's not like the guys are on form in the attacking midfield, but I just think when you've been out for that long, I think it's a very tall order to come back and play at this level, Champions League level. I mean, you're saying Carabao Cup, but we've got Southampton. That's a Premier League team next up, so you're asking for a lot. It's a big jump up for someone. Ants, I'm not liking this baiting thing that you're on. I'm not liking this baiting thing that you're on. Ams is on some baiting thing right now. I'm not on it. You keep that Twitch talk to Twitch. What happens on Twitch stays in Twitch. Derek, the cheek of it. The cheek of it from Derek, You're funny. I always say you got to embrace your brokenness, because when we make it on this channel, all you brothers are going to be able to say, I was there when that brother wasn't on shit. I was there when that brother was broke. All you brothers are going to be able to say it. Well, them guys that subscribe at 50K, 70K, and we're like, I've been here from day one. You might have to remind them, no, I was here from day one. Not you, me. Yeah? I was here from day one. Not you, I was here. I remember all your names. Don't worry. When we're singing and dancing in the rain, I'm going to remember. Fam. I'm telling you. Oh, do you send in super chats to Big Six as well? And Grizz just doesn't reply. Is that what you're saying, Derek? Since 1K. Yeah, iTest Merchant been here from the beginning. From the beginning. I'm telling you. It's good to grow with your subscribers. I love it. Keep it transparent. You ain't going to try to pretend. I ain't going to try to pretend out here on these streets. Because when we do get up there to the higher echelons of the YouTube channel game, woo! Be able to look back on all this and laugh. Appreciate the super chat though, Derek. Fuck's sake. You're funny. Polar Bear, Pineapple Pizza Fund. That will never go to Pineapple Pizza. I'm telling you that now. There's no way. There's just no way. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, if you've been following from Twitter, then you know where it is. You already know where it is with all the old videos. And if you've been following from the OG Twitter videos, then you already remember when I was wearing the Tesco fleece, doing videos in that. That's the old content. That's the first content. That's the OG first level. That's the first content. That's the first content. Yo, listen, Manscaped, we've been talking. I'm ready to shave balls. I'm ready to shave balls. Shave. What was Ty doing? Shaving kiwi. Shaving kiwi. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Loftus-Cheek's appearances so far, I've been happy. I've been really, really pleasantly surprised. Again, this is a guy that came back off a loan at Fulham that was nothing to be, ranting and raving about in terms of, or getting overexcited about. It was a loan where he didn't get injured, so you have to grant that as a success. But it wasn't a loan where this brother was, patting in goals, assists, and tearing up the Premier League. That wasn't it. So to come off of that loan and to come into, this team, European champions, midfield, and you're having your cameos and you're impressing and you're bringing a different dynamic, etc. That is good. That's a W. That is a W for him. So it's a W for all of us because, again, if Saul Niguez is not going to start like a house on fire, which is to be expected, he's going to take time to grow. We do need someone else who's going to pull their weight. And if Loftus-Cheek is going to do that, then that's absolutely fantastic. So, that's really good. So, can't complain at all with Loftus-Cheek. He's a peripheral squad member. He is in the deep depths of the squad at the start of the season. We weren't really looking at him saying, this guy is the guy, 100%, because we were all looking for that fourth midfielder. So he's really in the deep depths. He was looking at a loan and potential sale. So the expectations of Loftus-Cheek are at an all-time low. But we know he has ability. That's the thing. So there's at this point, he's got the contract. It's pretty low risk, very high reward because we know the ability is there. It's just whether he can get back up to that. But yeah, thank you so much for 18,000 subscribers as well. I need to do a community post, but I'm going to do that when I've got loads of updates. So I'm going to probably do that in the next day or two. I've got a lot of updates that I want to bring and confirm. So, but again, big up to you guys for 18,000, man. So close to 20K. Really looking forward to hitting that milestone. That's a big one. Let me see what you man are saying. I expect a good performance from Ziyech. I do too. Hopefully, because again, listen, I'm rooting for Ziyech. I know I didn't want him before we signed him. I wanted Sancho, but I'm rooting for Ziyech. Make no mistake. I've said it before. I want any single attacking midfielder to start doing something. I don't care who it is. Like I said, we're all Chelsea fans. No one. I don't give a shit who starts doing the business. Just somebody start doing the business because Lukaku is starving. Lukaku's eating porridge with no flavor, bro. No flavor. No, when you taste it, but it needs to go back into the microwave. That's what I just got. It needs to go back in the microwave right now. But yeah, man, I think for me, Ziyech, he's in his prime. So we need to start seeing something. You're in your second season. You came over with a lot of hype from a lot of people were saying that, he's going to be this, he's going to be that. I know you've hit with some injuries, but come on, man. You've got to persevere. You've got to come through it. And my problem with Ziyech has been, if you're not having a good game and you're trying stuff and it's not coming off, that's fine because that happens to everyone. It's not every day that you're going to be trying stuff and it's not going to be coming off. But my thing is when Ziyech is not playing well, we don't see him. He's a ghost. And that, for me, that can't run because you're the guy that has to have the most touches. You're the guy that needs to get on the ball. You're the creative outlet. So you have to be getting on the ball. Whether you're having a good game or a bad game, you've got to get on the ball. And if it's not working for you when you're getting on the ball, fair enough. If that happens once in a while, fair enough. But when you're being a ghost, that's a problem because you're going missing. And you can't go missing because you are the creative. You are the one. You're meant to be the most creative guy in the team, or at least top 2 or 3 creative guys in the team, as I was told. Kester, appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know what emoji that is. I think it's bread. Big up. Alex, to fund Saj's Hawaiian pizza order from Papa John's. Banter aside, big up. Man, see you this weekend. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game against Southampton. Really looking forward to that. Can't wait. You're going to see an evolution on this channel when it comes to the snacks. Right now, we start at the bottom. And then when we made it out the hood, You're going to start seeing the elevation in the snacks at watch-alongs. It's always something to keep up with on this channel. The elevation of the snacks. How do they improve? Do we start eating sushi at the end of 2020? 2021, sorry. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game at the weekend, man. I can't wait to go to this game. So obviously there's no watch-along. If you haven't heard, there's no watch-along for the Southampton game. I'm going to be actually at the game. And I can't vlog it because I'm in hospitality. I know this broke bitch is about to get some sunshine. I'm in hospitality, so what I'll do in hospitality is I think I'll record it on Instagram. So I'll put some videos up on Instagram on the story, so you can get that and see what that's like. But yeah, in terms of this game, I'm going 2-0. I'm looking forward to the match. I'm not really downbeat about it, despite the 11. And yeah, I think the thing is with me is that Juventus are they're not doing very well this season so far. You know, they are 10th. They are 10th. They have got 2 key players in their front 2 missing as well. And our defense is a very good defense. That hasn't changed for me versus Manchester City. I haven't changed my mind on that. So for me personally, I'm looking forward to the game because I think realistically, I would expect us to really just need a goal and potentially we can go and get this win because I still have a lot of confidence in this team to keep a clean sheet out here in Turin. I see no reason why not. We can't hope for that. This is a very good defense. They're a weakened attack. They've got some dangers. Chiesa and Cuadrado, but we've come up against stronger. So, as long as the defense is as sturdy as strong as it usually is, which is part of the reason why I'm against moving out of the back 3 into a 4, because you could weaken the defense, and I don't really think you're going to strengthen the attack. Because for me, it's the actual individuals. It's not the system. It's not, for me, it's the individuals. And it's, part and parcel of them being so young and maybe still developing, and some of them just not being the level that we expected them to be when we signed them, which is, someone like Ziyech at 28. For me, when we signed him, I said it, he's not world class. These guys are the ones that have to step up. Pulisic needs to be fit. So I think it's more profile. I think it's more, the individuals than it is the system when it comes to the attack. Because there is space to create opportunities. They are opportunities where they are having 2v1 situations or they're having 3v2 situations. They just don't make the right decision. That's not down to the system. That's just down to the individuals. There's many openings I see in this Chelsea team to attack. Especially with the wing-backs pushing up as high as they do as well. This is not a flat back 5. It was at the weekend, but it's not a flat back 5 where the wing-backs act as wingers. So in some instances, you probably have more people forward than you usually do because the wing-backs push up and you have the 3 up front. That's 5. In most other systems, when you're attacking, you attack with 5, you defend with 5. So I don't get this I don't get this narrative where the system is defensive. It's only as defensive as the profiles within the system make it look. If I go and throw up, a Messi in that front 3, and a Neymar, or an Mbappe, or whatever, granted they actually have to play together, but if I start throwing in the best attacking players in the world in the front 3, you ain't gonna tell me this system's defensive because the front 3 are gonna do their job. You look at Liverpool's front 3 over the years, they've done their job. Barcelona, MSN, done their job. PSG, you would expect them to do their job. So, Alonso is in the team on merit. City's game was an anomaly. The whole team underperformed against City, including TT. Chilwell has to work to get back. It's that's a fair point. That's why I've tried to be balanced on it. As much as I want to see Chilwell, that is not wrong what he said, which is that City game, everybody was poor. So to drop one person who we know is not everybody's cup of tea, it's a bit harsh. But I still want to see Chilwell, but I understand the logic that he's bringing there because it is fair. When will Pulisic be back? Only God knows. Only God knows. I have no idea when Pulisic will be back. Everybody told me 10 days. It's not 10 days. Evidently. So I have no idea. I've made peace with the situation. I did my panic at the start. I'm calm. I've made peace with the situation. I'm not going to continue to panic. He'll be back when he's back. Korean barbecue watch-alongs. Can you imagine? I would be smiling ear to ear throughout the whole stream. If I was eating Korean barbecue chicken on this, I don't think you might have not seen me in it. Big Steve saw me eating Korean barbecue chicken. When I'm eating Korean barbecue chicken, I'm one of the happiest people on this planet. You can't bring me down. We could concede a goal, and I'm still gonna probably be smiling because I'm just enjoying life. When I'm eating Korean barbecue chicken, I'm just enjoying. Also, I haven't got on the TV. Have you got any links?
Same link as always.
Oh. Might have to use one of your backup phones, you know, one of your...
I got backup phones. What was your phone?
Oh, well, that one?
Yeah.
That thing's moving mad. All right, maybe I can use that. I'll unplug
I can give you the phone.
Huh?
The iPhone 8.
It always works, doesn't it? My other thing's moving mad. Where's the Paddy Power tab?
Oh, jeez. You got, I don't know. You have the app on your phone. It's your phone.
Oh, so you didn't put it up?
Yeah.
All right, just text me if any madness happens, innit? And then ones you got to cash out.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so you didn't get to log in or anything?
I did.
Oh.
It's on your phone.
Oh, okay, I get you.
You have the app. I didn't know you had the app.
I didn't know I had the app. I'm not a gambler. I'm a good Christian child.
I mean, you say it anyway. Let's see. See that right there.
You're a bad man, you know.
Why? You need to charge it. You're gonna need to charge it.
My charger's over there. All right, Alonso in this team on merit. Yeah, we said that. Alonso's scoring today now. All right. Let's see. Ankle injuries are so difficult to recover. Speaking from experience, I still can't walk and run properly. Yeah. No, I completely understand about that. Like I said, I don't place the blame on him, but
On who for what?
Pulisic for his injuries.
How can you blame a man for his injuries?
Yeah, you can't blame a man. But
I doubt Pulisic's like, yeah, I want to be injured.
Exactly.
Like,
Brother doesn't want to be injured, but he is injured, you know, quite a lot.
I'm on the cusp of being America's greatest ever export.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and get injured. But you know, he's gonna have fierce challenges from Rayner and maybe McKenzie if he gets into the starting 11 more often.
Well, the fact that they bought McKenzie.
You'd expect them to play him?
No, not today.
Not today.
McKenzie has the potential of being just as good as Pulisic. They bought him. They didn't have to buy him from Schalke.
No.
He was on loan last year, I think if he played over 60% of the games in the season, it was an automatic buyout clause.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. They was cussing because I'm eating porridge at this time.
You have chips in the fridge. You don't need to eat porridge.
Yeah, I know, but I was in a rush and I wanted something warm. I'm cold.
I figured out the hot water situation.
What happened?
Oh, turns out we need to go downstairs in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Click the button to say, oh, okay, cool. Turn on the hot water.
Fair enough. I'm watching it now. Yeah, I'm watching it now. I'm seeing the I'm watching it on BT. I'm seeing the. Oh no, I'm not watching it. Am I watching it on BT?
I think you are watching it.
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. And yeah, I'm watching the teams now. They're currently out on the pitch, lined up, doing their thing. Do you know what? That reminds me. Let me make sure the timer is ready to go as well.
I have advised you to, on your phone, keep updated with every other game except your game.
Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah, I've got the notifications.
Why? Because
if I have to text you.
Not me, text yourself. You got that. It's on the app. Can you not find the app?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a look. Hold on. I'll take a look. Where the hell did I put it? Honestly, I didn't even know I even had this thing.
Neither did I until it said, "Oh, log in." Apparently,
I don't think it's actually on the homepage, but I probably.
No, it's on. No, it is there. I know it is because it made me log into the app.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's on the home screen. That just means it's installed on the phone. Yeah, I've downloaded it. It doesn't mean it's on the home screen, so it's probably not on the home screen. I have to take a look for it. I can't see it on my home screen. Probably because I probably removed it from the home screen, to be fair.
Just go to your apps every day.
Yeah. No, I test merchant. Never that, bro. Never that.
Who's playing Chelsea?
What do you mean? Who's playing?
Who's just starting?
Starting 11's Mendy, Christensen, Silva, Rudiger, Aspilicueta, Jorginho, Kova, Alonso, Havertz, Lukaku, Ziyech.
Oh, that's a bit defensive.
Defensive, you're saying? No, not really. 4-3-3. Sorry, 3-4. Kova and Jorginho. Same as usual. Back to normality. Havertz, Ziyech, and Lukaku.
Ziyech. Okay.
You like Ziyech?
I think good. I think he's good.
Maybe we can do a little swap deal with one of Man City's players if this doesn't work out this season. Talk to us.
You give us Ziyech, we'll give you Mendy.
Had to deep it, you know. Wow.
I was like, oh, maybe.
What?
Wait, what?
Bloody hell. No. We're watching it on BT Sports. Stop these allegations. You stop these false allegations this instance. Man spamming Chelsea. We love to see it. Chelsea. Let's go. This is it. Big game. Big game, people. I'll start the timer as soon as... Okay, there we go. Bang. There we go. Timer starts. That guy there was on point with the start the timer thing. He was like, "Lo, listen, don't fumble the bag like you done on Twitch. Start the timer now." So the game kicks off, and I'll warm up my prison food at halftime. So Chelsea kicking from right to left. Juventus, be interesting to see how they approach the game in terms of the press. Tactically, they're playing a 4-4-2. Haven't really seen that too often since Leicester, the Premier League win. 4-4-2 is not something you see often in football anymore. So I'm interested to see how they play. But yeah, man, this is it. Big up to everybody. Smash up the likes. Glad you're joining me for this Juventus versus Chelsea watch along. And let's hope for a good game and a good performance. Man said Forza Italia. We know what side you're on. Got a rival in the chat. Unknown football fan with the maddest chat. Oh my days. I'm not even going to put that up on screen. Oh, gee. Polar Bear as well. I'm not even putting this on screen. I'm going to keep it moving. You man are jokers. Absolute jokers. Barca conceded. It's not really a surprise, I can't lie. I don't have them to win. I have them to draw and I think to lose. All right, so Juventus offside, is that? Yeah, offside. So it's going to be interesting, people, to see how things proceed. But yeah, but Barcelona, for me, Barcelona are in serious trouble, man. Serious trouble as a club, as a squad, and I couldn't be happier. Honestly, I really couldn't be happier. It's of no shock to me that they're behind. When you look at Barcelona's starting 11, you compare it to what they used to be in their prime. The fall off is I've not seen that type of fall off in football. I don't think since I've been birthed. Like, I know there's been some massive drop offs, but I don't think I've seen a bigger drop off than that. Honest to God, maybe Arsenal would be alongside that, but Barcelona's drop off is mad. Maybe AC Milan. I think they're going into the AC Milan, category. In terms of drop-off, it's actually incredible, Inter Milan, AC Milan drop-off, potentially you're looking at that type of thing. But, 1-0 to Benfica in that game. And the game has literally only just kicked off. So, God, heaven help them. Let's see what that game has in store for them going forward. Azpilicueta gets the cross in, headed away. And the shot saved by the goalkeeper. Let's see what the boys are cooking. Let's see what the boys are cooking this evening. But yeah, Juventus versus Chelsea. Big game. And big opportunity for us to make a statement in our group. I think, if we can go 6 points after playing the most difficult away game, that's a good start. And the goal here for us is to have a similar situation to we had last season, I think, with Krasnodar on the final game where we drew 1-1, but we had a free hit and we rested players and we had the opportunity to bring in some other players into the squad and give them an opportunity to play games. So that's how I see it. There's So let's see. Someone said Delit audition for Chelsea tonight. And someone said Chelsea should be smashing this Juve team. I see number 22 and I think of Pulisic immediately. It's weird with the kit change to number 10. Obviously, it's been a couple seasons, but strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Let's see how the cookie crumbles today. Breaking down this Juventus defense. That's what I'm interested in looking at here. Allegri coming back into this mess. I mean, you know, this guy literally was winning league titles last time he was here, loving life, and he's come back and his Juventus team is of nowhere near the level that it was when he was here prior. Must be like having a nightmare. It's like, I only left you, man, for 5 minutes, and I've come back and the whole house is a mess. That's literally what it must feel like for this guy. He left them for 5 minutes. And he's come back and the whole yard is in a mess. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, the Milan drop-off was crazy. When I mean crazy, I mean crazy. It was something to behold. Really was. I can't remember exactly how that happened or why that happened, but you remember AC Milan, they had Dida in goal, Maldini, Nesta, Gattuso, Seedorf, Ronaldinho, Beckham, Inzaghi, Kaká. Ibrahimovic played there at a point. Ronaldo played there at a point. Brazilian Ronaldo. Cafu. It's when you go through that AC Milan team, it is nuts. It's nuts what they had. Pato, yeah, he had a good start to his career as a young kid. Very gifted. It's nuts. When you really deep it, it's actually incredible. Really is incredible. To this day, I don't know how it's run. I still don't know how it ran. To this day, I don't know how you can drop off like that. Oh, Kova. Mad. Some good football in the box spot. Yeah. Looking good so far, people. Looking good so far. I've seen worse. 100% seen worse. Just a good start. I think the key for us is to obviously we need to score first because we know what it's like when we don't do that. This team isn't really equipped to come from behind. So if we have opportunities, we do need to take them. But it's early doors now. But yeah, Kova's looking mad lucky there. Oh, yeah. It's been a good start so far. I'm happy with this. Why is Chilwell not starting? Again, that's Thomas Tuchel, his decision. Now, someone did come with some, good perspective earlier on and said, listen, when it comes down to Alonso, he didn't play well against Manchester City, but who did? Nobody played well. So for that reason, how can we really get so aggro, if you know what I mean? Like, it's not like Alonso was the only poor performer. If Alonso had stood out and really been very poor against Manchester City, but the rest of the team had been good, that's a different situation. But that's not the case. That's not the case, people. And we know that's not the case. So everybody else didn't look great. So it's understandable. Like I said, I know what I wanted to see him, but I can't pretend like as if it's my way or the highway with this one, because it's not like Alonso hasn't been playing well this season. So we just have to trust the manager on this one when it comes to this. Because we know he's used Chilwell before. That's why I'm not worried. There's nothing to worry about. Chilwell played the Champions League final. He played a lot last season once he acclimatized to the system. We know Tuchel rates Chilwell, and he is here for the long term. So I'm not panicking about it. Would have been nice to see him, but I'm not panicking about it. Bayern Munich have scored 1-0 up against Dynamo Kiev. So that goal's just gone in. And obviously, Bayern Munich ones to watch for the Champions League. Not many people are talking about them for winning the competition, which I find quite strange, because they are a well-oiled machine. They've got Loftus-Cheek up there, Gnabry, Sané, our brother Musiala as well, the young kid, looking very good for them. Goretzka, Kimmich. So there's a lot of guys in there where you can say, why count this team out? Can't count this team out, in my opinion. Oh no, what is going on? What is going on, people? But yeah. Ziyech is moving mad. Demon time, yeah? That's what I'm trying to see, people. Because he has got a decent record in the Champions League. So let's see it tonight. Let's see it. It's a good pass. This is what we want to see. More creativity. This is what we want to see in this match. This is what he's capable of. Let's see it. Yeah, I think Ziyech, this is a big night for Ziyech, because we saw what we want to see in pre-season. Now let's see that smoke continuously. Someone said, I need that Ziyech that embarrassed Kepa. Embarrassed Kepa on at Stamford Bridge. That was the night where he scored that incredible goal and then stood in front of my corner of the ground. I just shrugged his shoulders. It was some, I'm not gonna lie, it was some goat stuff. The arrogance was mad. I'm not gonna lie, I did love it, even though it was against my team. So it was hard to take, but the arrogance was mad. It was actually mad. I can't lie, it was nuts. I thought, wow, this brother really is he's moving nuts. Loftus-Cheek penalty, was it? Yeah, man. If we had that version, that's a madness. Eunice died, so I thought I'd drop in. What happened to Eunice? I'll check him out. I'll check it out on my phone. Yeah, but Ziyech people, big opportunity for Ziyech tonight. Let's hope he's on smoke the whole game because he. I mean, yeah, I can see Juve are defensive, 100%. The only thing with Juve is though that they struggle to actually not concede goals. They concede a lot of goals, Juventus. I think they conceded 11 goals in 8 was the statistic before this match that I had in my preview. They concede goals. They're not the Juve team that played the back three and they had Bazaghi and they had Bonucci and they had, Chiellini and they had Buffon in goal. And they have, Alexandro in his prime. And you look at, all those guys and you think to yourself, wow, this Juventus is a team that I want to rob. This is a Juventus team that I want to grab up and say, yo, give me all your money. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of Juventus that you think of. But this Juventus, they're in transition. De Ligt is young. He's obviously got high potential. He's growing into it, but he's a very young guy. They've got Bonucci next to him who's coming towards the twilight of his career. So with all of these different factors, you can see there's a transition. Because if you look through that Juve team, which I did for the preview, you can see hope. You can see light at the end of the tunnel in the team that finished 10th because there is a lot of young players, promising players coming through the ranks. You only have to look to Chiesa, Locatelli, who they've just purchased. You take a look at De Ligt. There are some young players that are improving and, they are high potential players. But then there's a lot of players on their last legs or, at the twilight of their career and they're not at their prime. So that's where that transition is. So I think, Rabiot with that pass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't rate Rabiot too much. I'm not gonna lie. He's not the kind. I remember when he was linked with Chelsea, Rabiot. I'm not his biggest fan. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not his biggest fan at all. I don't know about you guys in the chat. Let me know how you rate Rabiot, but I'm not Rabiot's biggest fan at all. For me personally, he's not my cup of tea as a midfielder at all. Not my guy at all. Not my guy. Alonso never plays the ball forward. Average Joe. Alonso's pissing me off already. Woo! Hey, we're only 16 minutes deep. We're only 16 minutes deep, chaps. Huh? Give him 15 more minutes. Give him 15 more minutes. These brothers said, I'm already done with this. I've already had enough. Fulham have scored. I don't know why I've got notifications for that. Fulham are 2-0 up against Swansea. If you wanted to know how our West London rivals were doing in the Championship, there's your answer. Fulham 2, Swansea 0. There you go. He's decent on FIFA. That's all I can say. What? Yeah, this is what I'm saying with Alonso. You see what it is with Alonso? This is why I'm watching my mouth. I'm watching my mouth because this brother will have you cancelled. You'll be cussing, slating, crucifying, and the next thing you know, he'll whack in a free kick and from a set piece, and everybody will be saying, oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread. This is the problem. Hey, you see what I'm saying? This is the problem with Alonso. This is the problem. You can't predict what this brother's going to be on. Smoke, seasoning, you just never know. You can't. And I'm not saying it's a good thing because there's a lot of highs and lows, but it is a thing. That's the problem because he's been here for so long. We signed him in Conte's first year, I believe. Signed him in Conte's first year. So, he's survived the test of time. I'm gonna laugh. I'm not spilling no verbal today. I'm just laughing, innit? I'm just laughing, bro. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. I'm not gonna be pulling my hair out today. There's no way. When you do two live streams, 2 watch-alongs a week, roughly on average, yeah, you learn very quickly for 3 hours twice a week that you can't be out here pulling your hair out every single time. Nah. I'm gonna just ironically laugh. Ironically, innit? I'm just gonna enjoy. Spill the beans. Cover needs to wake up. We're getting touched low key. Wow. Could have been a red. It's a madness. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. This is... I know they're 10th, but come on now. This ain't a joke. So needless yellow from Alonso. And the thing is now, the only thing I'll say now is now... Man says, screw this, I'm going grocery. It's grocery time again. The thing is with Alonso, yeah, him being on that yellow this early on in the game, now the rest of the game, you've got to play with caution. Because if you make one more mistimed tackle, you're coming off the pitch. Which, you know, this is where it's going to be a weakness for him. Because Chilwell could come on. Chilwell could really come on. If Tuchel sees that, you know, this brother looks like as if he's could get himself sent off, I think Tuchel will bring on Chilwell. I really do. Look, everybody's saying it Chilwell time. Bring Chilwell on and Loftus-Cheek. Oh, wow. Cover as well, man. Cover as well. Let me go through the statistics so far for these guys. Bring you something different. Because obviously you can see the game already. So let me see if I can bring something to your attention that you wouldn't have been already looking at. So possession lost for Covers 2 at the moment. But, you know, his statistics on SofaScore, they're giving him pretty good statistics so far, people. Chilwell, Alonso's finished. A lot of people are saying in the chat, I'd bring on Chilwell right now. I think it's just the danger of Alonso getting the second booking. That is for me now. Like, yeah, he's having blunders and he's doing a madness, but I'm talking about the second yellow, because the second yellow, that is what's going to kill off our game. That's a whole different... We've seen it with Man United, and I'm not saying we're Man United because I feel like Tuchel can manage a 10 men a bit better than Oli has, especially in recent times. But in terms of our game going forward, overall, you know, if we go down to 10 men, wow, that's a problem now. Now that's a long-term issue. That's a long-term issue that we can't afford. We honestly cannot afford. We do not have the facilities for it. If I'm being completely honest with you, we do not have the facilities. We do not have the facilities to be going down to 10 men. Chilwell played in the Champions League final. It seems like people, including Tuchel, must have forgot. I'm just reading out you guys' comments, your opinions as the game's going on. The chat's arguing amongst themselves a little bit in terms of Alonso right now. Fulham, take your minds off it. Swansea have scored a goal back. Yeah, it is slightly, it is concerning. I'm telling you, this is what it is with Alonso. You think it's not my first rodeo? Not my first rodeo, ladies and gentlemen. You see this Alonso brother? He will find a way. I wouldn't bet against it at all. Watch him. Watch him score a free kick or something. I'm telling you, bro. It's when he's at his worst that you have to watch him. It's when he's at his worst that you have to watch him. For real, for real. That's when you really got to watch this brother. Get a pacey left back from the youth or something. All eyes are on Alonso right now, I'm telling you. Even my eyes, bro. Let me tell you something. Microscope is out. The microscope is out. The microscope is out 100%. The microscope is out. But until he, you know what it is with Alonso, you're always waiting in it because he's capable of spinning everybody on their backside and getting a goal. But if you wait too long, he gives away a penalty and he gets sent off or something, and then you know what I mean. I say it all the time with Alonso. When he's playing well, it's great, but he is going to cost you at some point. And that's the case for most players, but he will do something big. He'll do something big and you'll take notice and you'll be like, oh shit, that's not good. We've just gone a man down or we've just conceded a penalty, etc., etc. 2-0 to Bayern Munich against DMK. If someone's laughing at my tweet earlier, because none of the players I wanted to see, none of the players that I wanted to see in my earlier tweet are playing on that left-hand side. I wanted to see Ruben start, I wanted to see Chilwell start, and I wanted to see Hudson-Odoi start. For me, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is definition of insanity. And for me, there were so many players that were not playing well. To continue to play them, I think is a bit, for me, I didn't agree with it, Like I said, back him on his decisions and whatnot. I just think no Chilwell, which is fair enough. I guess Alonso's been playing well, but Loftus-Cheek has had some good cameos. And I don't think Ziyech has been playing well so far this season. Kai as well. So, maybe you can throw in. But some people are missing Pulisic as well. Yeah. Some people are... Wow. Some people are saying this is reminding them of Willian and Pedro in the attack, in the front three. Bloody hell. That's harsh. I mean, Pedro... Do you know what? I don't like it when Pedro is roped in with Willian. Personally, for me as a Chelsea fan, I don't like it because I think Pedro, when he had that season for Conte in the title-winning season, Pedro was incredible. So I personally don't think he deserves to be roped in like that. I think Pedro... We didn't get Pedro in his prime. Do you know what I mean? Pedro had his prime at Barcelona. He had a really good season at Chelsea for Conte in that front three. And then, cool, he didn't do the business. But he was getting old. I think roping in Pedro there is a bit difficult. Now, Willian, I'm not so sure. Because we had him in his prime. And I'm not impressed. So that's where I differ on that matter. Willian also did. Yeah, he did have some good seasons, but I don't feel like his good seasons led to anything for us. His best season was the season we finished 10th, I believe. I think. And that for me kind of says it all. That's how I see it. Personally. I just think we could have done a lot better. If we had a left-footed right winger who was a goal getter, like a Mohamed Salah, and you have the contrast of Hazard playmaking, drawing players, and then you have a Mohamed Salah on the right wing. And it's hypothetical. Not hypothetical, but it's in hindsight. But yes, someone who's making those runs and beyond and scoring goals and adding to the goal contributions, I think that would have served us a lot better in terms of chasing major honours. Because for me, the fact that Hazard didn't win the Champions League and didn't even come close. We didn't even get to a final. I think there's something not quite right with that. Arguably our most naturally gifted player in our history, and he didn't have a shot of winning the Champions League. And to be honest, his Champions League record is poor. So Hazard has to take some responsibility for that, because Hazard's Champions League record was very poor. But I think, with a guy that talented, I think you should be challenging for the Champions League at some point. And we never really did. So that's where my critique comes from. Yeah, that type of player is hard to find. 100%. 100%. Never said it was easy. 100%. But that's what good scouting's for, people. That's what good scouting is for. Ramirez. No. Don't make me cry. Love that, man. 3-1 to Fulham. Opa. Lovely stuff. That's an accumulator. It's got nothing to do with me caring about Fulham. Do you guys like Havertz on the left, or do you prefer him on the right? That's a question as well. Because I feel like when Ziyech, Kai, and Lukaku are playing, it's unlikely you're going to see Kai operating in his strongest place for a lot of people. So I have to ask questions as well in terms of what you think about Kai. Because a lot of the times when Kai plays with Lukaku, I've noticed he's always playing the left side of the three. Yeah, Kai is a drifter. He's a drifter. But a lot of people will say his starting position should be on the right. So that's why I'm just asking to see what you man think about it in terms of that. We need a playmaker. This game is underwhelming. It's not the most entertaining, I'll say that. I'm very close to warming up my porridge. Prison game, prison food. Very close to warming up my porridge, people. Very close. I'm sure you wouldn't blame me. Come on, guys. Come on. Give me something. Give me something, please. For me, it's all about who gets the best out of Lukaku, because that is a guaranteed 20 goals in the Premier League minimum. So sooner someone gets the best out of him and shows a chemistry and connection with him, the better. And that is why, like it or not, I just wanted to see a different face in Hudson-Odoi at the left forward position, because there's something different. Not saying it's going to work, but this isn't working. So at least say let's see something different with someone who hasn't played maybe their strongest position. And if it doesn't work, then fair enough. You can tell me that don't work. It's for me, it's the not knowing that annoys me. Big up to everybody in the chat. Smash up the likes. What are we doing? Bro, I'm about to warm up my porridge. We're showing these guys too much respect, someone said in the chat as well. Countryside said in the chat. Someone saying we need Mount. Pricey saying we need Mount. Mount was our best chance creator, so Mount could help. Lukaku is so frustrated. I think that was going to say it's unbearable. It's unbelievable. I'm not sure. Go ahead. Someone said, go ahead and warm up your porridge, bro. I'm telling you. I was going to wait until half time, but it's a Mazzolini right now. I can't lie to you. I'm tempted to just go and warm it up right now. Lack of creativity. Fulham, 3-1. Wait. So that's why you like. What do you guys make of the links with St. Maximin? Let me know in the comments what you guys make of that. Obviously, you know what you're watching right now. For me, I think St. Maximin is a natural winger. So I don't know if this formation is 100% dedicated to him, because he's not really an inside 10. I would say he's more of a natural winger. But what do you guys make of the links to St. Maximin? Let me know what you guys think of that. And appreciate you guys watching as well. I'm not sure if there's strong links. Salzburg's just taken the lead against Lille. I'm not sure how strong the links are, but I've seen it floating around I've seen it enough times now to talk about it. You know what I'm like. I don't talk about things if I've only seen it once. I've seen it a few times now. So I'm like, okay, maybe let's see what it's about. A lot of people are saying yes, I think. I'm taking him. Chelsea should sign Chiesa. Why are we playing so weak? See, at the start of this stream, I said I wasn't going to talk about transfer targets, but my goodness, when you're watching what we're watching, I've got no choice. I've got no choice, ladies and gentlemen. I've got no choice. I may as well start to dream because, my goodness. Salzburg 1-0 up against Lille in their game. Someone said sign Kingsley Coman. I'm not sure about his injury record. I'm not sure about that. I need someone who's going to be consistently on the pitch. Is Kingsley Coman still a bit injury prone? Last time I checked, I think he was. I prefer Son. I would love to bring in Son, but for me, like I said, I wasn't going to talk about transfers, but hey, we may as well entertain ourselves. Let's talk about it while this game is still cooking. For me, Son is a player that I've always rated so highly. I know people don't like him for some certain reasons. I can't remember what it is, maybe diving, etc. But for me, Son is a top efficient. A really, really efficient winger. And he's so clinical with both feet. So you can play him on the right, you can play him on the left, and you're still going to get the same output. And that, for me, is critical because we've got a lot of wingers, and we've spoken about Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech. Are they better on the right, the left, etc.? And it kind of limitates us. But if you've got a winger that can play on both sides, they're both footed, they can cut in on both feet equally as strong, that gives you options. Someone says St. Maximum's injury issues. That's a good point. Yeah, there's a few. But that gives you options, and that's something that I really, really value now in this team is a winger that can play on both sides and is used to the Premier League. He's seasoned. He's in his prime. But again, it's unrealistic because he just signed a new contract, and Tottenham don't sell to us. Yeah, in capital letters right there, 5-year extension. So we're not going to sign him. We wouldn't be able to bring him in. If Son wanted to leave, he would have not have signed that contract. Yo, Saj! Yo, Saj! Saji! Brother's got Candy Crush notifications on his phone. What the hell? But 0-0, 37 minutes gone, and we're not looking great, guys. Going forward, I must say. Let's see if we can get up to 300 likes. We're all in this together. This brother's don't think he even hold on a second. Yeah, it's a loose ball. Lukaku again feeding off scraps. Has Lukaku had a shot today? Honestly, I have to ask the chat. Anybody? Has Lukaku had a shot? Because I feel like Juventus are there for the taking. We're just not taking advantage. I don't think Juventus are looking incredible here. I think Juventus are very much here for the taking. He had one. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, from the corner, yeah. Because I couldn't remember it. But they're here for the taking, and we just don't seem to want to. We don't seem to want to take advantage of that, and I'm confused because they're here for the taking, and I don't understand why we're not here in the moment. Oh, that was a good flick from Lukaku. That was a good flick. It's just frustrating, people. It's just frustrating. Jared says, "Mad, do you want anything from the supermarket?" Yo, guys, let him know what you want, guys. He's going on a supermarket run. He said he can't do this no more. For me, bro, apple juice, bro. You know what it is. You already know what time it is, bro. Apple juice, because this is a madness. This is a madness. Everybody, he's going on a shop. He's going on a run, guys. He's going on a shop run. Let him know what you want. There's got to be a sub made at halftime. There has to be. We said it against Manchester City when we was 0-0. And again, this is a similar situation. We're not having a good first half. Let's make that substitution at halftime. We've got 5 subs in the Champions League, remember. So there's even less of an excuse to make that early change. I think Tuchel will make that change. Bring on a Loftus-Cheek. Bring on a Loftus-Cheek. Let's get some fresh energy, some fresh impetus on this pitch at halftime. Not wait until the second half. Let's not give them 5-10 minutes. No, there's no time for that. You've had your 45 minutes. You're still giving us the same lackluster performance that we got against Manchester City in the first half. Bring on someone at halftime and give these guys a kick up the arse because it's what they need. How's Ziyech playing? Ziyech is not really doing it for me either. He had moments. He had a couple moments where it looked like he was going to be on smoke, but he's kind of disappeared again. And that's what I'm saying with Ziyech is moments. He's a moments guy. I need him to take control of games. Someone of Ziyech's, quote unquote ability, his level. I don't know what his level is. I wouldn't say it's world class like some people claimed, but of someone of Ziyech's talent, he should be able to take control of games. That's what I'm looking for from Ziyech. I'm not just looking for Ziyech to create moments. I'm looking for him to take control. A player of that style should be taking control. Should be controlling proceedings like a De Bruyne does. That's the level. If we're Chelsea and we're going for the big honours, that's the level of player we're missing. A level of a player like a Kevin De Bruyne, a Pogba, a Cesc Fabregas. This is the level. A Juan Mata when he was winning back-to-back Player of the Year trophies at Chelsea. This is the level that we should be looking to for a controller. For someone that is a playmaker, that is the level of playmaker I'm looking for, especially when you're not young. If you're in your prime, that's the level of performance I'm looking for. From a 28-year-old, 27-year-old, that's the level. If you're young, I can cut you some slack and some excuse and say, okay, you're developing, you're going to improve. Let's give it some time, some coaching, rough around the edges, inconsistency, cool. But if you're 28, nah. Is it a coaching problem? No, I don't think so. There's enough evidence of Tuchel at different clubs, creating opportunities for his sides. Again, this is what I said on the Big Six, I believe, when people were coming down hard on Tuchel, which was fair enough after the City game. But I said, listen, don't forget that these are not Tuchel's creators. He didn't sign Ziyech. He didn't sign the German guys. He didn't sign, Pulisic. He hasn't signed these guys. I know he's worked with Pulisic, so maybe that's a different situation, but he also knows the strengths of Pulisic and he knows the weaknesses. So just because a coach has worked with a player, it doesn't mean he's going to sign that player. Many coaches leave teams and don't sign the players that they previously managed. He didn't sign these attacking midfielders. So I can only go so far in my criticism in terms of this team not creating, because he's improved the defense. He's improved the midfielders. He's improved so much. Even Kepa. He's brought so many players up to a level that they don't usually play at. Because he can't do it with everyone, I can't expect him to do it with everyone. That's why you make signings. That's why you make changes. That's why Klopp and Pep have made so many signings over the course of the seasons, because they couldn't turn Alberto Moreno into a superstar. They couldn't turn Claudio Bravo into a superstar. Not every single player you can turn water into wine. And I'm not saying these guys are water, but they're certainly not wine right now. And not every single guy can be transformed. So you've got to give Tuchel that time to improve them if he can. And if he can't, he enters the market. It's a ruthless business. For me, the most important person at this club going forward needs to be Tuchel. It can't be any individual player. It has to be Tuchel. And you have to build the team around Tuchel's image. And if Tuchel makes a decision at the end of the season to say, I've had my full season with you now, you're not doing the business, you can't do what I need you to do, then out you go. And we bring in someone that Tuchel wants. It's as simple as that, people. Because Pep and at Man City and Klopp at Liverpool, these guys, they ran the show. And their clubs were rewarded with longevity and with trophies and with stability. We've had our trophies, but we haven't had our stability. And this guy, as I've said before many a time on Twitter, this is our perfect opportunity for long-term stability and success since Carlo Ancelotti. That's the last manager we've had where I could say, yeah, we could have had some long-term, stability there. We could have had some long-term stability. We could have had, a manager that could have, survived the test of time. Carlo Ancelotti, because he was calm, played great football. These erratic managers that are texting Diego Costa and, dressing rooms are collapsing. These guys are never long-term. Your Contes, Mourinho's, they're just not going to survive long-term. It's not going to happen. Even though they're getting their success and maybe we didn't back them the way we should, some people will say, cool. But they're too volatile, lost. But you see those calm, collected managers like your Tuchels and your Ancelottis, those are the ones you can build with because they win and they're not erratic and they don't piss off the squad. And that's your big opportunity there to build. And if you don't build with those guys, then you can't build. You can't build as a club long term. You're incapable because they're not combative individuals. They don't demand the world. They're reasonable men. They're reasonable men with great track records, and they know what they want. And they know how to manage big players. Ancelotti probably, right now is one of the managers you say has managed, in terms of big profiles, big clubs. He's one of the ones that's managed the most. AC Milan, all the way to Chelsea, all the way to Real Madrid. And Tuchel's getting there as well. He's had to deal with those PSG personalities. So, yeah. That's how I see it, people. That's how I see it. Halftime, and that was not pleasant, I must say. That wasn't pleasant. But it is what it is. And yeah, it wasn't pleasant, man. I feel like a lot of my watch-alongs so far haven't been the most, and I have nothing to tweet. So I'm not going to tweet anything. I'm just going to go and warm up my porridge and keep it moving. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I mean, what can I say? I'm going to pause the timer. What can I say? What can I say? I'll reset it. Screw it. I'll reset the timer and do a second 45 there. What can I say? Alex, let me know in the comments, guys, what you're thinking and feeling. I'm going to warm up my porridge. Line up your stuff in the chat in terms of your opinions, what you want to see done in terms of substitution, who you're disappointed by currently in that first half, who you want to see pulled off the pitch. If everybody, I'm going to give you this because this is a realistic one, right? If everybody had one substitution, let me know the substitution you would make and the reasoning behind it. And I'm going to go through the chat and I'm going to go through as many as I can and just go through everything. And I want to get your opinions at halftime. Personally, for me, I don't want to talk too much on that first half because that was demoralizing and I've still got to get through the rest of the evening. Alex says we need Werner, our space creator. 1 second, honestly, 2 seconds. I'm just quickly going to put this porridge back in the microwave. Prison food for prison football. Give me 30 seconds and I'm going to read everything in the chat. That was something special, that first half. God almighty. 30 seconds, people. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. Because I know these comments. I know these men are pissed. Jared, have you come back from the shop yet? You got our apple juice with her? You brought the apple juice back with you, bro? Damn straight. Let's see what the comments are saying, because I know you, man, are not happy bunnies in this chat. Typical Brit. Listen, I eat whatever, bro. I eat. My palate is vast. I eat any delicacy from any country, bro. Trust me. I was eating Korean chicken before. I spoke about this. You've been there. I'll try that. 3 left-footed players up front, for fuck's sake. Interesting. Do you think that's the main issue? For me personally, I just struggle to understand the balance of it and how it works, because, you know, usually with left-footed players, typically they want to cut inside on their left foot and take shots. Now, one of them is going to have to be on the left, and that's not going to be their strongest position. Lukaku's not going to be there. Ziyech, not really. You know what Ziyech's party trick is, and Kai not really looking great there either. That's why I threw Hudson-Odoi into the mix for the starting 11. He adds a bit of, hopefully, some creativity if he's playing well. Again, I know this is a big if, but he can cross the ball. He just gives you something different. And I'm not saying it's going to work, but it's something different. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this here is not working, and we've seen it a few times now already this season. Werner for Ziyech, okay. So you're bringing on a runner. And you know what? To be honest, let me keep it 100 buckaroonies. As much as Werner does frustrate, when Werner comes onto the pitch, we do, on average, create more chances. We just do. Now, it may not work every time. Manchester City was a classic example, but on average, we do create more chances with Werner in the team. Do we take more chances? That's a different conversation. Werner's got to start finishing them chances, but we do create more chances. He is the space creator for a reason. Is Alonso right-footed? Why is he making the pitch so narrow? Loftus-Cheek is something that I expect to be quite popular as well. Ziyech is wasting another chance. Alonso is dead food. Aspie don't look like he can do back-to-backs, okay, at his age. Havertz always take mad long in the game, and Ziyech is running around with bare energy. Alonso has gone from being great to horse shit, someone has said there. What happened to our creative depth? And they were so slow. Lukaku has barely had any support, just sells Ziyech. Lukaku's lack of support is worrying me. That is a big issue, because, again, you already know with a striker like this, especially when he's hot in form, we're not taking advantage of the fact that he started the season so well, because now he's gone on a goal drought, and it's not even a goal drought yet, but it could become a goal drought, and of no real fault of his own. It's just if he's not getting opportunities to finish because he's not getting many chances, then he's going to end up going on a goal drought, and then the confidence of a very, influential, prolific figure is going to be decreasing because we have not given him the opportunity to take chances. It's not like Lukaku's missing chance after chance. That would be his own fault. That would be his own demise. But if we're not creating opportunities for the striker who is confident, who is on form, who came here and said he is, he's back and he's better, that is a problem, because now you're ruining something good. That for me can't run. That can't run. We need to find solutions as soon as possible, which is why I'm so willing to try different things. Get Loftus-Cheek on for Ziyech. Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheek, and Chilwell. So that's the whole left-hand side that you want replaced. For me personally, I said it in my tweet this morning. I put it out at 8 a.m. and I decided to let the whole day go by with the critics and whatnot. My left-hand side is something that I would like to see. If it's not the same, then there's an opportunity for it to be different. And it could be good different. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But at least it's not the same thing we've been seeing. Because this what we're seeing for so far, is of no surprise to me. It's of no surprise to me whatsoever, because it's exactly what we've been getting this season in terms of chance creation for the majority of our games. Antoine says, just have to call it out how it is. We see it, bro. Havertz looking like the beginning of last season. Havertz, yep, I completely agree. He had the Liverpool goal, and he had to obviously be pulled off, and he had the Arsenal game, but overall it's been disappointing. Ziyech doesn't offer anything. Lukaku is furious at Alonso. Yeah, I've spoken about Lukaku there. It is worrying me. Chile for Alonso. A lot of people are saying Ruben needs to come on. I think Ruben and Chilwell seem to be the most popular. Ruben, Loftus-Cheek on for cover. Loftus-Cheek drives with the ball and beats defenders. Cover does do that too, but Loftus-Cheek is obviously probably just a bit more attacking anyway. As a midfielder, he's going to get goals. You'd hope in the box. He can score headers. He can, he's not the same profile completely. Halftime scorelines from Alex, much appreciated. He does this for us on Twitch as well. Bayern Munich 2, Dinamo Kiev 0, Benfica 1, Barcelona 0, Manchester United 0, Villarreal 0, Salzburg 1, Lille 0, Wolfsburg 0, Sevilla 0, and Juventus 0, Chelsea 0. That is the halftime scores in the Champions League so far. Havertz, no, this Havertz guy just playing to be too relaxed to anger, and that's let's score vibe. Man just running around, running and passing, and too heavy touch. Well, obviously Mason Mount's not available, so there's no point bringing him up. He's not on the bench. The bench is, just so you can see at the bottom of your screen, so you can know your options: Werner, Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, Saul Niguez, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi, Chilwell, and Malong Sarr are your options on the bench. And of course, Kepa and Bettinelli as well, but we're not going to bring on a goalkeeper. Smash up the likes, subscribe if you're new. Much appreciated as we move closer to that 20k mark on this channel. This game is smelly. Oh, Lord, it's not the greatest. I'm not going to lie to you. This is haram. Wow. I need to get the porridge back, I must say. Pass the ball to Lukaku. This team is killing me. Alonso could get sent off, not going to lie. Alonso is the one I'm watching in terms of priority for substitutions because he's on that yellow card. Yeah, I agree. Because he's on that yellow card, I know there's other players that are not playing well, but because Alonso's on that yellow card, we have to bear that in mind. From the moment we go down, if we was to go down to 10 men, this game flips on its head completely. We may lose control. So, yeah, that might be, if it's me, I don't know, because I do want to see Loftus-Cheek come onto that pitch. You could make a double substitution at halftime. I'm not going to lie. When you got 5 subs, you could make a double sub. Could easily make a double sub. It wouldn't be the craziest logic. You still got 3 subs left. Paul says, do you think we should consider against certain opposition we play better of playing a false 9 rather than Luke? No. Last season, the conversion rate in this team was dreadful. The reason why we won the Champions League, the reason why we won games was the defense. So to take Lukaku out, who's a goal scorer, and go over false 9, no. We need to find a way to win with Lukaku. Doesn't matter the opposition. When you pay £90 million for a striker who can score goals and a striker that has rounded off his game for build-up play, nah, there's no hope. There's no way. This is not a striker that hasn't well-rounded his game. This is a striker that drops deep. This is a striker with great hold-up play. This is a striker that scores goals with his head, with both his feet. I'm not saying he's perfect. No player is, really. Then maybe Messi. There's a couple players that are perfection, you could say. Lukaku is one of the most well-rounded strikers for me in world football from what I saw last season and what I've seen at the start of this season. So you find a way to play with him because, there's no way. There's no way I'm going back to that false 9 thing with barely any goals going in. No chance. Wendell says, we lack speed and width. Why not bring on Ben Chilwell? All that money spent on attacking talent, and this is what we look like. Yeah, it is very worrying, I must say. This is microscope is definitely on. Chilwell's coming on, but yeah, the microscope is definitely there for these attacking midfielders that we've bought over the last 2 transfer windows. I'm gonna go get my porridge. Second half is on the horizon. I think in a minute's time, and I am now looking forward to seeing Chilwell in this second half for Alonso. Thank goodness, people. Thank goodness. Bear with me. Yo, Saj. What's the cash out? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, we're back in business. We're back in business. Sorry. You taking the piss? What the fuck have I just come back to? I should have stayed in my bomber clock kitchen. I should have stayed in my kitchen. Why did I come back? Why did I come back to this mess? What the actual fuck have I just come back to? I should have stayed in my kitchen. What? What happened? What just happened? Chiesa scored, and I have no idea how or why or who's at fault. What in the hell? How the hell are we starting? Do you know what? Woo! This is going to be an interesting second half because I said at the start of this stream, this team is not built to come from behind. How have they conceded less than a minute in the second half? How is that possible? Less than a minute into the second half. When your brain is meant to be switched on, you've just had your bottle of water. You've just had your team talk, your second half instructions, and you've conceded 1 minute, not even a minute. If that was in the first half, that would go down as one of the quickest goals you could possibly have in football. That was in under a minute. Was that, fam? That looked like a FIFA kickoff glitch. You're right. That looked like a glitch on FIFA for real. 11 seconds. Is that what it was? Who kicked off? Fam, the timer's not even on, bro. I haven't even had time to even get the timer on, bro. I'm stunned. I don't even care. Let the timer be late. Lateness is greatness. What in the hell? Man didn't even have time to even settle down. Start the timer, have a couple mouthfuls of porridge, nothing. Just go immediately. Go. Yeah, we don't care about your feelings. Go immediately. Welcome back to the game, Matisse. Go. What? There's certain games that haven't even kicked off in the Champions League second half yet, and you're telling me the goal's just gone in like that? Blood clot. You man better fly in Oscar from wherever the hell he is in China because we need this brother now, bro. He's the only happy memory I remember recently from Juventus. We need to fly. We need to fly in Oscar immediately. We need to fly in Oscar. That was a great finish. Let me just say that right now, though. That was a great finish from Chiesa. Let's give him his credit. That was a fantastic finish. Left foot, near post, weaker foot. Bloody hell. What a finish. I honestly don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused. I'm very Confucius. Personally. I haven't even changed the score. Let me change the score from. I'm rattled, bro. I haven't changed the score. The timer's behind. I'm rattled. Beyond all belief, I'm telling you, I'm rattled. I'm so rattled. I'm not even up to date with what's going on. My brain is not even processed what is going on. Man's not. Nah. Because you know what it is, yeah? For me, even if we play awful in this game and take a point, this is the most difficult away game. So you take a point and we keep it moving. Yes, we still have a lot of issues to address, and I'm not really going to give out too much praise to drawing with a Juventus team that are 10th in the league and having their own issues with injuries to Morata and Dybala. But I can take a point results-wise. Performance-wise, I'm going to cuss. But results-wise, I can take a point and keep it moving. But to be losing to this team when they've got injuries to key players? I know we've got injuries, but we're meant to be Mr. Depth. We're meant to be Mr. Depth. Blood. If my auntie was here, she would get out the belt and just whoop asses on this pitch. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not impressed. In certain Caribbean households, you see what I'm saying? If the manager was Caribbean, if he had an ounce of Caribbean in him, this shit wouldn't run. Them brothers would have been coming out with belts along their backsides at halftime. There's just no way this runs. Auntie just wouldn't let this run. She just wouldn't. Go on, Lukaku. Good ball. See what I'm saying about Lukaku? Man, I think he's a one-trick pony. Pulls out to the right. You get him the ball, feed it into him. Brilliant ball to pick out. I think it was Chilwell. And, he skies it. But, brother can pass the ball, bro. It's not all about finishing, brother. Just give him the ball. That was an incredible finish from Chiesa. Wow. That was a finish. That was let's. If we need that was a finish. That brother's on smoke. That was a finish. I've not seen, that in terms of finishes, that's an accomplished finish. That's a finish of like Aguero, backlift type stuff at the near post where you just go for the roof of the net. Pulisic scored one against Palace, I believe. Oh, I love those type of finishes. That's when you know when you're dealing with a serious brother. You're not dealing with a joke, man. Well, this is disappointing. Ziyech on the ball, or just tried to find Lukaku. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Ooh. Is that a free kick? No. This is not good. Ooh. Awkward. I don't know why my timer messed up as well. I was meant to be doing... Wolfsburg have taken the lead against Sevilla. My accumulators are in the mud. Ooh! That deflection just wide. Bloody hell. Locatelli got life. Locatelli got life. This Gus, brother, every time things are not going well for me, Gus the Red Devil always appears, fam. This brother's never here when I'm winning. Whenever I'm taking the L, this brother's always, I don't know where he comes, just, yeah, look at you, bro. You're always here, fam. You're always ready. Man said apple juice settings. This brother's always... I'm telling you, I know. When we're not doing... I know he's going to pop up. I just expect him at this point. I expect him. Is your team winning today? Are you winning? I'm guessing Man United are leading. I'm guessing Man United are beating Villarreal. They must be. Man United must be ahead against Villarreal. It's the only way. They must be winning. Man United, I know Man United ain't got no points yet. I know this will be your first point. I was still 0-0. Oh, so you're not winning. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, man. Hey, oy vey. Villarreal taking the lead against Manchester United. Oh, welcome, Gus, the Red Devil. Talk to me, Gus. Huh? Yo, Gus, what are you saying, my G? Come and sit at the losers' table. Come and sit right beside me, my brother. Huh? That's why I got that score notification on my phone. What are you telling me? 0 points after the first 2 games. Come and sit next to me, brother. Huh? Back-to-back yellow submarines. Huh? Europa League final and that, yeah? Come and talk to me. Where you gone? I'm not usually this shameless, but that brother was in my chat, you know. I didn't provoke him. He come into my chat. Where's he gone? Yo, Gus, speak up. Speak up, Gus. I'm like Arsene Wenger standing here, yeah? I'm here, bro. Gus. Yo, Gus. The Lord works in mysterious ways. You should have kept your mouth shut. You should have kept your mouth shut, my brother. I'm not usually that shameless, but you came into my chat. I don't give a shit if it's an own goal. I don't give 2 shiny shits. You be 1-0 down, bro. Now you're sitting next to me. Come and watch this shit. Fair play for still being in the chat. I thought you legged it. Oh, shit, man. Gus, you go focus on your game, bro. Go focus on your game. You got your own problems to worry about. And we're worried about this. Go focus on your team. That's just fucking funny. That's hilarious. Campbell says, I want to see Tuchel try 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. I think it will make us more fluid in attack and it's easier for the fullbacks and wingers to get in behind and create overloads. Fair enough. Appreciate the super chat. Fair enough. Gus says he will be back. Fair enough. I mean, personally, for me, I still think this formation is not the problem. I think it's the players. Now, you'll say to me, well, if it is the players, we've got to try something new and change the formation. But what if we lose that defensive solidarity that we build up with the back four? Who's to know? But if Tuchel deems it a thing, I guess he'll give it a try. I think it's the players. I really do, man. I think it's the players. They need to fix up. I think if you change the formation, I wouldn't be surprised if these players are giving me the same bullshit. Out for a corner. Come on, man. They've been better. I mean, again, this is typical Chelsea. As soon as we go a goal down, we start to look better. There's a few, moments now, of course, because we're a goal down. This team, they need to be shocked. They need to be electrocuted before they start to wake up. How about you just be awake from the beginning? I'd love to see Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek come on. I agree. Ball comes into the box. Headed on. Go on. Oh, go on. Back into the box. Oh, that's a terrible ball in. Was that Chilwell? That ball in was so bad, man. Chilwell, man. Come on, man. You should have hung that up. What are we doing? Go on. Corner. There we go. Keep this up. Relentless. We're knocking on the door. Relentless. We should be knocking on the door already, but we're knocking on it now. Let's get the key and unlock this door, fam. Get this goal. Come on. Building up some pressure here. Let's go. Come on, the boys. Let's go. Come on. Ball in. Good. Oh, get Loftus-Cheek on for these set pieces, man. Get as many brothers that can be a threat in there as possible, because we look like we're about to go across an insula. So let's get Loftus-Cheek on, so he can be that midfielder running into the box from deep. Go on. Oh, accumulators are looking real peak.
Don't care about that.
Oh.
United are losing. Hey! Ollie out the way.
You're late.
Yeah.
Man's lateness is greatness to a whole new level. You know, so a United fan was in my chat called Gus, and he was joking and busting running jokes when it was 0-0 United and Chelsea conceded them. Bang, United just scored. So funny.
You man should not be losing to Juventus.
We shouldn't be, no.
They're not good, bruv.
I know. Oi, come on. These are the substitutions I've been waiting for. We've reached the hour mark, and Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi are coming on.
Do you know why Tuchel is a better manager than Ollie? Your manager will actually make substitutions when he sees the game is going well. Ollie just leaves.
Have to.
The starting 11, hoping for the best.
You have to make these substitutions. Looks like we're all going to be taking L's this game.
Yeah,
week.
bro. English teams.
Fam, you took it. Apart from Liverpool, everybody's taking L's.
L's,
Jesus. Everybody's taking L's.
Rugby.
Yeah. But listen, those are the substitutions I wanted. Bring them on now. Get them on now. Finally. La Cobham. These are the brothers I wanted starting. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Get these. Is Trevor Chalobah coming on as well? Fuck it. Get them all on. Get them all on. Amount of time I've had to warm that up. Great subs. Great subs. Now let's see what these brothers can do. I've invested a lot of stock. Hudson-Odoi comes on for Ziyech. You love to see it. Let's do this. Wide left. Is he playing wide left? I'm sure he is, because Havertz will probably go to the right. Or is Havertz coming off? Shit, Man United equalised. Watch, Gus is going to be in there in a minute.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah, you jinxed it.
Yeah, I did. Damn!
Brother jinxed it, fam, I'm telling you. Oh, fuck off. I was just getting excited. The brother's going to right wing back. I can't be bothered. Oh, I can't win. I can't win, man. I can't win. I cannot win. Right wing back again. When is it going to end, Robbie? Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But I was hoping for him to play in the front three. Gus, there he is, right on time. Right on time. Oh, man. So it's back to 3-5-2. That's an interesting one. Oh, wow. That could have been 2-0 down. That could have been 2-0 down. We got life. We got life. Oh, my goodness. We got life. We got life. Ooh. Might have to sign Dani Alves on a free, fam. Stick him at right wing. Stick him at right inside forward. Get some creativity into the team. You know them ones. It's just, I don't know, man. Let's see how it goes, people. Go on. I thought that might just fall to him. Go on, Hudson-Odoi. Come on, bro. Good stuff. Go on. Well done. Get it in the box. Oh, Trevor wins the foul. Wins the foul. Wins the foul. Ref. Oh, my goodness, ref. What? Rudiger's booked. Yeah, Rudiger's booked now. Oh, dear. Chiesa's goal, man, is just incredible. Incredible finish. Red Bull Salzburg 2, Lille 1. I don't know, bro. I don't know why nobody trusts him at left wing, because it's not like anybody else is tearing it up at left wing. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. I don't know what more. Anyway, Loftus-Cheek, come on, bro. Let's see what you got. Loads of space out on the right for Hudson-Odoi. Let's see what we're cooking. Take him on 1v1. Go at him. Go on. Go at him. Oh my goodness. Can't beat his man. Every time I see him on this right-hand side recently, can't beat his man. Aston Villa, can't beat his man. Really poor against Ashley Young. This is why I just want to see him on the left. I want to see if the angles change how it works, because it hasn't been good on the right. I'm not making loads of excuses. I'm just saying you just got to try these things, because he hasn't been great at right wing back recently. So I don't get the need to persist with him at right wing back. He's not even playing well at right wing back. He hasn't been good there recently. So I don't understand persisting with it. Bayern Munich have gone 3-0 up. Mandem said we stink. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. Oh my goodness. What am I watching? We stink. What am I watching, fam? Oh my days, bro. This is a car crash of a performance. We really should be 2-0 down with that clear-cut chance that they created. Oh, go on. Good interception. Please. Oh, my Christ, on a bike. Come on, man. Lovely. Go on. Like, if I could have my way, I'd move these two to the left. Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi on the left side of midfield and the left wing. But, go on, because Havertz can go on the right. Look at that great cut-in. Go one more. There you go. Oh, it was a bit short. Because the thing is, you've got Kai, who's predominantly, you want him on the right. Balance it out with the left of Hudson-Odoi, in my opinion. But I don't know. Tuchel's vexed. We need Timo. Bro, we need God. We need Jesus, bro. We just keep throwing in whatever works and seeing if it's... We just throwing shit at our wall and seeing if it sticks. At this point, we need God. Like I said, guys, if we come out of here with a point, that would be more than enough for me. I take that. If we can get a goal and come out of here with a point, again, it's not exactly what I would have expected against a depleted Juve team that have really been there for the taking, but such is the position we find ourselves in. I would take a point and get the hell out of here. Escape. That's what I'm saying, bro. Both of them want to be on the right. And then who's on the left? Chilwell? Who else? There's nobody else over there, bro. That's why I'm like, why is Hudson-Odoi not over there? Give us some balance. Hudson-Odoi can cross. I don't know. Come on, Chelsea. We keep backing the team. We keep praying. Come on. Go on, Lukaku. Oh, body checked. That's a shame. Because if he had got through there, we might have had a chance to create something. But 2v1, not easy. Someone said, "My Christ." Oh, you guys are so funny, man. You guys are so funny. I love it. Sorry about the time I even messed up. My head was boiling. I ended up resetting the whole thing. It should really be saying an hour, but at this point, who cares? My head was boiling. I couldn't believe we conceded so early. I didn't have nothing sorted. Man just came back from warming up his porridge. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, fam. If one of the bears was a criminal, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? It's completely unexpected. This criminal start to the second half. I'm telling you. Man's out here trying to get the temperature of the porridge. And meanwhile, the yard is getting robbed, fam. Goldilocks' yard got robbed 1 minute into the second half. Crazy. Well, I'm going to the game against Southampton. Hopefully it's not as peak going forward as this. I'm going to have a great view of everything. So my review the following day should be very, very insightful. Because I'm going to have a fantastic view of watching these lot on Saturday at 3 p.m. I'm going to have a fantastic view. And I'm going to I may even come with a chalkboard or something. I don't know, bro. I may come with a whole tactical review on a Sunday. You know? I'm going to enjoy the day. I'm not going to upload on Saturday in terms of the review when I come back because I've got to do the byline as well. I'm going to simmer on it, let it rest, let it sit. And on Sunday morning, I'm going to bring you the review, put it out maybe 10 a.m. And it's going to be detailed dismantling of the team from my lovely view. But yeah, Loftus-Cheek has been good. Benfica have gone 2-0 up against Barcelona. The comments are not happy. Come on, move forward. Come on, Chelsea. Move forward. Move forward. Make runs. Make movement. Let's do this. Too passive. The clock is running down. And you need all the time you can get. It's not one of them situations where we can just be patient. We ain't really got time for that. Go on, Lukaku. Yeah. Now get it in there. Go on, Hudson. 1v1. Go on. Oh, I can't bear to watch him go 1v1 anymore on this right-hand side. It just doesn't work. All I've got is the left, man. Jesus, it's just 1v1 on this side. Just don't work for this brother. It's too predictable. It's like watching Willian. You know when Willian was on right wing and he just tried to shuffle the ball to his right and it's so predictable every single time. Loftus-Cheek is by far the most, again, I know people are saying it's too soon to start him in this game, but he is the only brother for me right now that looks like creating something out of nothing. Loftus-Cheek. Nah, I'm not trying to see Barkley. Is Barkley coming on? Lord. Well, let's see what happens then. See if Barkley makes a difference. But this is just goes to show how far we've fallen. To be honest. No disrespect. But this just goes to show how far we've fallen right now. That we're having to actually think about bringing Barkley on. Watch him go and get the equaliser now, but it's crazy. This brother was not in the picture for us this season. Didn't do well at Aston Villa. And we're bringing him on off the bench to try and change a game in Turin. It's a bit mad. Can't blame Juventus, man. We're the ones that have to open the door. You look at prime Barcelona, they open the door every time. I'm not saying we need to be them, but Jaden said he's done for today. Safe. Man said he's had enough. He's had enough. Can't complain about the opposition. Defenses are there to be broken. They're there to be broken. They're 1-0 up. They're within their right, especially in the form that they're in, being in 10th place, missing players. They're well within their right to defend this lead. I'm not expecting Juventus to be attacking or leaving space in behind their defense. Not at all. Hudson-Odoi, good ball. Lukaku. Oh. Good delivery. Good delivery. Good delivery. 1v1, he's been shocking, but that was a good bit of delivery, at least. Christensen comes off for Barkley. So I'm guessing that changes the shape. Good delivery. Ross Barkley. What is this team looking like now? 2 up front with Lukaku and Kai, it seems. Barkley in the midfield, I'm guessing with Loftus-Cheek as the 8s. Chilwell and Hudson-Odoi as the wing-backs. Or the full-backs. So it's basically what? 4-3-3? And Hudson-Odoi is the most attacking right back in the world. Is that what this is? Sorry, it's not 4-3-3 because we've got 2 up front. I don't know what this is. Oh, Lord. Heaven help us. Heaven help us. Thy have mercy upon us. We need it. Big Ross the boss. Ross the boss Barkley's on the pitch. Never say never. I'm just trolling at this point. I have to troll. If this is the way the game ends, I'm not tweeting. I've got nothing to say. Honestly, I've got nothing to say. That's a lie. I probably will still tweet, but I can't think of anything to say right now. It's just like, this is vibes. Yeah, right. This is vibes. This is vibes. Juventus are bringing on a couple changes as well. I think that's McKenzie coming on, I believe. Yeah, McKenzie coming on for Rabiot. Don't think it really weakens them, to be honest. McKenzie's a future star. Chiesa is coming off, which is good. It's good to see. 4-0 to Bayern Munich against Dinamo Kiev. Don't sleep on Bayern, Champions League contenders. McKenzie. Leroy Sané with the 4th goal. A guy that a lot of people at Chelsea have been saying, oh, maybe we should bring him in. Maybe we should bring him in. McKennie. Oh, sorry. At this point, I just get every name wrong. So if I get them right, you should be surprised. That's really what it is at this point. If I was to get the name right, you should be like, is that really that brother? Or is that someone else? At least you know it's still me. I could have easily swapped in my twin and just kept it moving. Respectfully. Oh, shit, man. I'll never get tired of you guys correcting me on pronunciations. It's brilliant. Or just flat out getting the name wrong completely. Never get tired of it. It's part of tradition at this channel now. It's what we do. The only time we have to pattern up is for TV. Getting it wrong there is not a good look. Oh, that was looking wild. We could open teams like Bayern, but we don't have those players. Gnabry, Sane, whoever's playing. I rate Sane very highly. Form's been a bit indifferent over the last year, injuries, but when he was at City, he was one of my favourite players outside of Chelsea in the Premier League. Love me some Leroy Sané when he's at his best. A left-footed winger that can play on the left and the right. It's crazy. Like Sané was devastating on the left-hand side for City, and he's left-footed. He just got so much to his game. And then obviously he can play on the right and cut in. Whacked in a fantastic free kick against Schalke in the Champions League for Manchester City as well. I remember that goal. That was a beauty. But I think patience is going to be running very thin with these attacking midfielders as time goes on. Because I'm telling you now, Sané, in this system at his best, he ain't playing like this. He ain't playing like these brothers. I'm telling you that now. Sané at his best in this system, forget about it. Forget about it. He's not playing like these brothers. No chance. Woo! And Pulisic is not the saving grace. Yes, he can be good, but he's also inconsistent as well. So that's why I don't really bring him up in terms of like we need him to prosper, because I've seen Pulisic not play well before. He's young. He's inconsistent, just like all these other brothers. Pulisic ain't dropping 10 out of 10 every day. Doesn't happen. So Fugazi, it doesn't exist. All of these guys are young and inconsistent as hell. That's what it is. And the reason why Pulisic can't have that consistency is because he's injured. So that's why I know he's not consistent, because he's never fit consistently. You have to be fit consistently to be consistent on form. Moise Kean running at our defense. I feel like there's going to be a nail in the coffin on the counter and they're going to go 2-0 up. I can just feel it in my bones. This has got a 2-0 written all over it. It really does have a 2-0 written all over it. Don't know what it is about this game. I can just smell it. Look at them. Look at them in our box. Jesus Christ, man. Go on. Lukaku, go on. Left-hand side. There's not many options in the box. You might have to wait. Oh, shit. Never say never. That was atrocious, that ball. It wasn't the most difficult ball either. It was a really bad ball. If we get a point out of this is mad. Because we just don't deserve it. Honestly. I'm not saying Juventus have even played well. We just don't deserve it. But what? Barcelona, yeah. This team are on their knees, my brother. 3-0 down to Benfica. Oh my God. This is criminal. This is criminal behavior. 3-0 down. Do you know what that is? That's mad. That's mad. Wow. 3-0 down to Benfica. These brothers are finished. Absolutely washed. They're playing Europa League football after this group stage, I feel. They're just not up to this. They're not up to this life at all. That is nuts, man. Battered in the first game, battered in the second. Who else is in that group? Oh, Dinamo Kiev. I say they could even, I don't know. They should beat Dinamo Kiev, but I say Dinamo Kiev will probably even take a point off them. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Fam, I am done with this. This is mad. These brothers got me out here singing Sia, fam. Oh, he's put it over the bar. Lukaku. He's getting some chances now. He's got a couple. He had a header with Hudson-Odoi's cross. Put in a pull ball a minute ago. And he's put this one over the bar. And I'm not going to lie to you. You got to take one of these, brother, because you're not going to get enough chances where you can miss these ones. Got to take. You got that one. You probably got to take that. Can't lie. Yeah, got on your left foot. You got to take that one. You got to take that one because you're not going to get any more. You're not going to get many, as you've seen. That's the one. That's the best chance he's had this game. The header was a bit difficult because it was quite far out and you got to get a lot of power on it and direct it. But this one, you man are funny, man. I love this chat. Man said it's bedtime, mandem. Bedtime. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Hasta luego. Oh, give me strength, God. Give me strength. I don't care about the Fulham game anymore. My accumulator's done. Stop talking to me, phone. Stop giving me notifications. I don't care anymore. 7 minutes to go. I'm hoping and praying on a miracle that we can somehow scumbag our way out of this game with a draw. Shithouse our way with a draw, because this is not a knife through butter. This is like, you know, when you leave the butter in the fridge for too long, or no, not that butter. You know, when you have them blocks of butter and you forget to leave it out of the fridge, and then you take it out of the fridge and you try and spread using that butter immediately. Them blocks, them rectangles of butter. Fam, that's what this is, bro. That's the kind of knife through butter we're seeing. And it don't go through. The knife just sticks. You can't chop that thing up. Throw that thing in the microwave or something, because you're not spreading no toast on that. Man said Tuchel's time is up. Stop it, please. Please, please, please stop the silliness. Yeah, Big Sick could be peak. Is Man United still 1-1? What's going on in that game? Must be still 1-1, isn't it? Man City lost. It's going to be a long day. Night. Yeah, still 1-1. Someone said night, mandem. Rest easy, bro. Thanks for joining us on this one. See you at Southampton. Actually, no, I won't, unless you're going to the game. Let me know in the chat, how many of you guys are going to the game against Southampton? Or are you sending your tickets back? Seriously, though. How many of you guys are going to the game against Southampton? Bayern Munich are 5-0 up. It's a madness of an attacking performance from Bayern Munich this evening. 5-0. Masterclass in attacking performance. But yeah, let me know if you're going to the game against Southampton. Dash in a yes in the chat if you are. I know Alex is. Not sure about anybody else. Can't go to games in Canada. Bayern have murdered. Bayern Munich murdered Dynamo Kiev. All right, we got a free kick. Oh, you're going? Okay, brilliant. Hopefully see you there. If you see me, guys, feel free to come up to me, say hello. Yeah, this is a long day. Corner, 4 minutes. Great defending from Chiellini. Really good defending. We just lack ideas and imagination. I know we're relying on set pieces right now and headers, because we don't have any imagination or ideas in open play, if I'm honest. It's a tough watch. It's a tough one. Jay Rich says 1-1. Remember, I said it. Ball comes in. Over the bar. I don't have much to say. I really don't. January, new wingers. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm willing to part with one of them in January. If things haven't changed by January, I know I said I'd give them the full season, but I can't lie to you. We shouldn't be sacrificing the whole season. We've seen what changes in mid-season can do for this football club. So, you know, if by January all of these brothers are still not ticking, one of them can go. One of them can go. Got to start that rotation. Got to start that cycle of bringing in somebody else. Got to start that now. You had a year and a half. I'm good. My rule is 2 seasons. If Chelsea don't have the patience for that, I'm on board. If they don't have the patience, I'm on board. You've got to be doing something by January, man, because we just can't be suffering like this. It's not, because can't be suffering like this. 。 Bro, I never wanted Ziyech in the first place. So I'm not you. If you're talking about getting rid of Ziyech, I'm the last person that's going to stop you, because I wasn't. It wasn't one of the guys I wanted. When he got here, I backed him and said, "Cool, do your thing. Hopefully, you're going to be a star." But I'm not. I'm not going to stand here and tell you no chance. That's not going to happen, because I know what Ziyech is. I know what Ziyech is. So I'm not going to stand in your way. Been saying what Ziyech is from the beginning. Red card for Eric Garcia in the game for Barcelona. They're 3-0 down. Now they're down to 10 men. Crazy. 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 Well done. Good play from, I think, Trevor Chalobah. Havertz. Kai, do something, bro. Oh, my goodness. 5 minutes of added on time. This is probably the worst game. Is it the worst game of the season? Because at least Man City were Man City. So I could be like, all right, cool. That was the champions of England. I expected us to do better, but they were just a great team. This here, I don't think I can say that about Juventus. They're not a great team, respectfully. I think this is the worst performance, of the season so far. I think I'd have to award this performance with that type of tag. Because the thing is with City is that City are a top team. They're the champions of England. They're Champions League finalists. So if you go into that game even 10% not at your best, they'll cut you up. Every time we played City at our best previously when we won, we played at our best. And that's why we did well. But this is got to be worse for me, because this Juventus team are here for the taking. City are not there for the taking. City, you have to earn the right to win that game. But this Juventus team have been here for the taking. And we just cannot get the job done. City, you have to be at your best to beat them. That's cool. Poor performance, but it happens. City can dominate anybody. This, with no Dybala, no Morata, no starting struck, miss me. Because City had their full strength team out. This team, he's got some players missing. Miss me with that. This is definitely the worst. Definitely the worst. I feel sorry for those Chelsea fans that had to travel out there. Jesus Christ. All the way out to Italy for this. In a pandemic. Crazy. Traveling out there. That's nuts. That's a Mazzolini. It's an expensive trip. Big up all the away fans, all the traveling support. I hope those players go and clap that away support. I'm not, I've been to matches. I'm not usually one to say you have to come and clap us and all this shit. I'm not usually bothered. But tonight, you need to go over and clap the away fans. I'm sorry. You have to. Bare minimum. That's the least you lot can do. You got to go and clap those away fans for coming out here and seeing this performance. I'm not one to say it has to happen every game and we need Frank Lampard with cheering, different manager. I'm not going to say it has to happen every time. But this, you need to go to your away fans and go and clap them for coming. You have to. They've come all the way out here to watch this. It's not about winning, Tyrone. It's about performances. If we played well and we didn't win, I wouldn't be complaining. I would be saying we were unlucky. We have not played well. Please, this is some Man United nonsense. I'm not going to have it here. That's some Man United mentality with this Ollie thing. No, I'm not interested. Don't bring that energy over here. It's all about performance. It's not about result. If you lose and you play well, there's context. If you win and you don't play well, there's context. If you lose and you don't play well, that's the context. That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about a performance that has been shit against a team that were there for the taking, and we haven't threatened them. We haven't posed any real threat tonight. We've played shit. That's what it's about. Yeah, I didn't say you have to be at every game, but we have not been at it in many games. We haven't been at it in quite a few games. You look at our first halves against Aston Villa, first half against Zenit, first half, go into penalties with Aston Villa's B team, first half against City. And listen, you can say we don't have to be at it every game, but if you're not at it most games, you don't win the Premier League. That's why we've struggled the last few years to win the Premier League, because we're not consistent. So you need to be at it. That's the standard, right? We're trying to win the Premier League. So you need to win. You need to win games. You need to be at it. So that's why I'm starting as I mean to go on. I'm not gonna get complacent. I expect this team to challenge for the title and to be right up there at the end of the season. Therefore, they're going to have to be at it most games. Look at the points tally that teams have been putting up in the Premier League that have won titles. 90 plus points. So if you want to win the title this season, bro, we better be at it nearly all the time. You're not going to win the Prem. Simple as that. And this whole, we're not at it today is fine. That's why we finished fourth back-to-back seasons in a row. That's why we've been in top four battles for the last, since Conte, since the title win, since 2017. That's why we've been in top four races. Full time, Juventus 1, Chelsea 0. I am very rarely a man of few words, but that was not good enough at all, to the point where there's not really much to say on that one. I can't lie to you. It was poor. Really, really poor, unfortunately. And yeah, just disappointing, man. Very disappointing. For a team like, oh God, did Ronaldo just score a winner? Yeah. For a team as injury hit as Juventus, and a team in Juventus's state where they are currently 10th in Serie A. Let's make that very clear for people as well. They're 10th in Serie A. Oh, look, the Man United goal is about to come up here. So with 1 minute to go in injury time, Ronaldo scores the winner. Yeah. Right in the last minute, Ronaldo scores. Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. So yeah, Ronaldo's just scored literally in the dying seconds against Villarreal. But against a Juventus team that are 10th in Serie A, plus 2 key injuries to Morata, who has 3 goals in 7, and Dybala up front. That's not good enough. That's not good enough, I'm afraid. That's not good enough. So yeah, Man United are going to take a W here, just about, against Villarreal. Man City and us are going to take the L, and Liverpool are going to be the only team to really have a convincing, dismantling performance there with that 5-1 win against Porto last night. Gus, I've been waiting for you, and here you are. I knew you would be here. I knew you would be here. I knew Gus would be here. All right, before I leave, we're going to go for 5 more minutes. Let me just go through your comments in terms of your match reaction before I do a review that I am not looking forward to doing. Wow, I don't even have anything to tweet. Absolute trash performance. Not good enough. Second half was decent, created 4 chances. I'm going to the Chelsea game versus Juventus at the Bridge. We better batter them. The delays in crossing the ball. 0 creativity from our 10s. We need Pulisic. Very flat. We need to find our feet. We really lost. Absolutely shambolic, disgusting performance, says someone here. It's Ant. What has happened to Lukaku? Well, to be honest, today was the second half was the first time he actually got some service in about 3 games. So I'm not going to be reactionary on Lukaku yet. He should have took one of his chances, but I don't think it's Lukaku is the issue here. I think it's the wing back positions where they act as wingers. And I've said this before. If you get a true right wing back who is an attacking right wing back, a true one, then you're going to get some output over there, whether that be Hakimi, Livramento. I've said it before. And down the left-hand side, it just wasn't great from Alonso when he was on the pitch in the first half. And the 2-10s. So the wing backs and the 2-10s, those are the 4 players that are responsibility to create chances. Those are the 4 players in this team where it is your responsibility to create chances. The reason why we play with wing backs is because it creates overloads and it creates extra space for the opposite side. You should be able to create more chances. You should be able to even get into goal scoring positions if you're good enough. Hakimi showed that. Now, the 2-10s, by definition, your position is creativity, is to create chances. So those 4 positions for me, those are the 4 positions that are at most to blame for the lack of creativity in this team in terms of creating clear-cut, high-quality chances. The one clear-cut, high-quality chance that I can think of was the Lukaku one, which he blazed over the bar on his left foot. I wouldn't say the header was a clear-cut, high-quality chance. Cross didn't have any whip on it. It was just lofted in, and he was very far outside the goal, and he just had to direct and find power. And I'm trying to figure out where the other shots came from. Kai, someone saying, when do we start criticizing Kai? Now, love Kai again, but it's not really important, is it? Because Kai, if you really rate Kai like I do, then you'll know that Kai should be striving for Young Player of the Year in this country this season. That should be Kai Havertz's aim. He is more than talented enough via natural ability to be striving for Young Player of the Year. But the way he's going, he's not going to be in the conversation, and he should be. He should be in the conversation. That is the level of player that I think we acquired. So that's the expectation. In your second season, that's the expectation for me, is that you are at least competing for that honor. But he's not going to be with performances like this. This is terrible. Could have been 4-1, really. I don't think Juventus were great. I really don't. I think we allowed them to win this game because we just were not good enough. I don't think we were great at all. I don't think they were great at all. They had that. It's a great goal. Great goal from Chiesa. Incredible finish from Chiesa. Really good goal. But I wouldn't say it was a great Juventus team that we just played, or a great Juventus performance. Defensively, maybe you can say, yeah, great defensive performance from Juventus. But I wouldn't say overall this is a Juventus team that we should be worried about. I think it's mainly on us, to be honest. I really do. Right. I'm going to go. I've got a review. It's my responsibility to put that out for you lot. But my God, would I rather not? Look, we'll talk about it in the review, people. The rest of that game. Ciao. I've got nothing else to say. Ciao. As they say. In a bit, people. Peace.